Hey. Hey, nigga. Hey, he talk to him. Yeah. Like Dreamville, dream chasers, I've been dreaming. Whoa, chasing these digits for loot. Baby, my niggas do cold cases. We never did froze toes. This Sega before station freeze the game to go outdoors. Out the fish trying to game their neighbors that cough. My generation was young, no hesitation to come through your back door. Spray paint on your daughter's faces. Creative real home invasion was pole. No steak and gravy, Mike. Mash in your baked potato for the scraps in your kitchen table like loose cannon. Yeah, watch what you say, cause this baby K do had tantrums, nigga. War zone on the north, niggas getting popped like famine, nigga. Gift in the hood was hoop, we ain't believing no Santa, nigga. Any old nigga can't go to the hood, that's fans, nigga. Up in the standards, we up in the standards, nigga. Up in the standards, we up in the standards, yeah. We up in the standards, hey. We up in the standards, yeah, nigga, hey. Up in the standards, your standards in penny, you pinning the vision. Wreck at the pennies, you pitching, we hitting for millions. It's just the beginning, go teaching no ceilings. I got the city attentive, notice my content different. Fuck your respect, I'm a nuclear threat. OP mean less from a nigga that jig lick, nigga. Know what you do to this shit to yourself. Like Mexico birds, my henchman lynch him to turn on the jets. Cause two just for foolishness need my respect, nigga. Grew up in the city that's coldly, you wrapped in the car like Vogue. Ain't no Chicago thing, but a murder race them from killing motherfuckers we know. Ain't that a shame? Ride with me. Ride. Hey. Ride. Ride with me. Ride. Yeah. Ride with me. Hey. Yeah. Ride with me. Hey. Yeah.
Still running, exploring for nothing. Still running, exploring for nothing. Still running, exploring for nothing. Stand up, nigga, that's standard, nigga.
That ain't right, man.
I ain't heard one of these in a minute. These niggas timid. I keep my feelings in park, or at least roll some weed. When I'm in, I'm both from the bees. And he sniffing slime on the white like a sneeze. And a tissue right in front of the police. He didn't get him, she wanna leave with a nigga easy. Decision fees and admission. That's a standard. Almost quit on the game. Had to find the keys to the mission. Need a lanyard. Still the man though. That shit heavy if they try and tap her. Don't know why they hate or need an answer. That shit cancer. I can't rock with. Same bitches looking to get pampered. Probably not shit. Act like I'm not here. All familiar faces when I'm mobbing. Shit, I thought it was obvious. Some went to college. Other was car with 200,000. Pick up something with no mileage. Waiting to hit up something with no problem. Told them it's other shit to be checking for. Know them niggas ain't standing for harming. Can't tell them they charming. I guess they think less is more. Opportunity knocking, go check the door. Broker barely settle for a settle score. It's like wordplay came with the gunplay. Nigga ain't start rapping till he metaphor. Rest of y'all I ain't buying it much. They be lying so much. Niggas might as well wear the floor. Cool story, you should tell some more, nigga. That ain't right, man.
Six-digit boy, Alchemy, Dep Dog, Killer Cutter, Lil Bobby, but you might know me as Daddy's D-Boy.
It's Lil Bobby, dog. I got this motherfucker hopping on. They hating on me, better knock it on. I'm still the same, it's Lil Bobby, dog. Daddy's D-Boy, it's Lil Bobby Boucher. I'm there, what? water, boy. I think you oughta watch your mouth about that Bobby, boy. I'll probably rob you, Robert Roddy, like I'm Roddy, boy. I'll pop up with that top up, then I click, clack, that's that shotty, boy. And that's word to them, I Bob Schmurder them. They want beef, good grief, I Bob Burger them. I Bob Pope, they won't let Bob burden them. Nobody Bob Burner, Bob Boulay, I know you heard of him. I got this motherfucker hopping on. They hating on me, better knock it off. I'm still the same, but better hop it though. That East D-boy forever hop it though. I got this motherfucker hopping on. They hating on me, better knock it off. I'm still the same, but better hop it though. That East D-boy forever. It's Bobby, baby, Bobby Rude. I'm in the mood to get a nude and acting lewd and eat that pussy like it's food. Bitches want that shish kebab, they need to holler if they do. But if your bitch is trying to fuck me, then I'm probably gon' do it. I run the town and hump around like I'm Bobby Brown. She bobbing, knobbing, popping crown, and I'm probably down. She in the lost and found and getting tossed around. I'm Bob McDonald, I Big Mac and bring that sauce around. That East D-boy forever hopping though. I got this motherfucker hopping on. They hating on me, better knock it off. I'm still the same, but better hopping though. That East D-boy forever hopping.
Taking now, ladies and gentlemen, to a Cuban immigrant, an individual who apparently feels as though the streets of America are paved with gold. Here is Razor Ramon.
Energy made this one.
Hey. Hey. Alright. Hey. Bitch, I'm out in traffic and I'm screaming where the cash at. Casino hit my ass, now I'm trying to get some cash back. Hey, where the stash at? Taking everything, my nigga, send it to Cash App. The way I move the bag, I get to running like a halfback. Stole the check out of the trap, I'm trying to see where it was cashed at. Hey, I gotta play on the phone. Money, it ain't making no money if you staying at home. Too high, I gotta keep a blick if I'm staying alone. I'm in the zone, I cop a zip and smoke while I was making this song. Step in the club, 12 gold chains like I'm Razor Ramon. Trying to beat the plug, but I'm about to dip cause he taking too long. Hey, I'm just setting the bar. I do it how y'all do it, but I do it way better than y'all. You ain't even help your mans when he got JD, just sat in the car. Hey, that's a sitting duck. Shoot him in his spleen, leave him on the scene, you had to pick him up. I just do my thing, niggas hate on me cause they ain't rich enough. Hey, let me switch it up. 223s, it just sit him down, he thought he was big enough. Ops tried to set me up, all his homies told him to give it up. I got the word, caught him at the gas station while he was filling up. I rap like this cause I don't give a fuck. Fresh backwood, all I smell is cologne. Money, it ain't making no money if you staying at home. Step in the club, 12 gold chains like I'm Razor Ramon. Too high, I gotta keep a lick if I'm staying alone. I'm in the zone, I cop a zip smoke while I was making this song. Trying to beat the plug, but I'm about to dip cause he taking too long. Step in the club, 12 gold chains like I'm Razor Ramon.
The Killers. When I get up on the track, I understand why they be hating me. I blame MCs. As soon as I'm done spitting, they have the stage to beat. Even with soft circles, there's no way you can contain the speech. I take your every ounce of pride and shove it where your anus be, bitch. I'm the thing that goes pumping the knife, face in the heart of the life. Yo, just run for your life. Tongue is razor sharp, son. You want a knife, a crucifix, a fucking silver bullet. I want it tonight. I sold my soul to the yard. Linguistically, I'm a rude guy who's too high to not laugh in your face when you rhyme. Champion, yeah, quite a few times. I chew through lives, especially when the full moon rises. Look, the fucking flow is bonkers and you ain't shit. I got the nurse's finger drumming here up on your rape kit. They tried to put your ego back together, but the tape rips, and you better watch your mouth, cause there ain't no telling where Satan is.
I'm fucking brain dead now. fuck you want from me? Been busting rhymes since 99, but y'all wasn't bumping me. And I haven't started to go fund me or taking this publicly, but I'ma need at least a couple G's like once a fucking week. Pathetic, never been a sorry motherfucker, so I'm unapologetic. Is a motto for your headache. Check the vitals, call a medic. Suicide, you should've did it, so I can laugh and talk shit anonymous up on my Reddit. Is it too late to state that I was just kidding, or do I gotta address the state? Kamala H, my little fuck kitten. Little dumb bitch, sit on my fucking lips so I can mumble that whole peach. Sister started busting that Joe speech. I got a nosebleed, vendetta for the police. Know me, I'm an OG, cracked the 40 on that dome piece. While you murmur about burners, we know you got no heat and cold feet. Tagged in a bag, the note reads, go to sleep. Little bitch, go to sleep.
You're now in tune with the Cody Live Podcast with co-hosts Beatbox Jake and DJ The Ham.
What's up, Cody Live Podcast, Friday edition. We do this every Friday. Holy shit, why isn't that on? All right, we're good. We got light. Welcome on in. Happy motherfucking Friday. We actually have a good show planned for tonight. Got a few special guests in the building. You just saw two videos, the two last videos I played. We're actually going to review with the whole panel later on tonight. But tonight we have a good one. I know Jake's got some stuff to get off his chest and kind of speak on. Nothing too crazy, but something informative. As well as a question that I was asked by a young artist just starting out with shows. Very talented dude. His recorded music is awesome. I told him I would touch base with an experienced cast on live shows tonight and how to prep for him. He's got his first one coming up, and I love helping out a young artist, even if we kind of single him out for the night. I know there's other young artists that are going to be tuning in and see a replay possibly that could take the info down. So we're gonna get started off. We'll introduce the co-host here. He is the host of our Monday morning program. Was Biscuits and Gravy. I think we decided on the more.
Sound good?
Good. Do I sound better this week?
Huh?
Do I sound better this week?
Yeah, you're more on pitch.
Yeah. I was waiting. Yeah. I was watching. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, your voice actually sounds like it's in tune. Fucking Chad, if you're watching this, I was listening to Nightmare and all I could think of was throwing some Phrygian mode on it on my guitar. Like I think I might, with your permission, I'll get with you later about it, but I kind of want to do a not a remix, but I mean, I guess you could call it a remix. I'm just going to take your song and throw some dark guitar work on top of it. Holy shit, Jamie from Rustic Union is watching right now.
Hey,
I haven't seen you or Mike in a long time. I hope you're doing well. I have fuck.
You have
I love the album. I have was it for Freedom? I have the album. I need to listen to it again. It's so good.
Hell yeah. Is that a artist?
Yeah, Rustic Union. I played with them for a bit. We were actually in a magazine after playing at the drafting table out in Wixom. We played together and then we wound up in a magazine for it. It was pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, come and join us sometime. We're more than welcome to any other cast members, and you know how it goes here. It's all love.
It would be cool to have you guys on.
Hell yeah. I'm down with expanding any new genre. I'm down with fucking classical artists getting in on here because there's some piece of advice that motherfucker has that somebody else don't have that somebody could use.
I missed what you said. I was trying to read her comments.
Asshole. You do that to me every Monday too, don't you? You fucking fuck.
Probably.
Tell people about yourself. You're the co-host. You're on every week, so any of the regulars will know who you are, but people who might be new to it.
Yeah, so I'm Beatbox Jake. I'm a beatboxer and a guitar player. Very avid at both, and I do both at once as well. My EP Beatbox Metal is out everywhere, which is something that I've searched and Googled and YouTubed for anybody who might be doing that the way that I'm doing. And to my surprise, I haven't found one goddamn person doing it the way I'm doing it. There's people who are playing guitar and beatboxing and singing, but it's like acoustic shit. I basically am doing like thrash metal, Slayer, whatever the type thing on guitar and beatboxing at the same time. Every sonic idea in my head is coming out at once, and it's on that EP, 5 songs worth of it.
And go see him live. Go see him live, especially when he's doing guitar and beatbox at the same time. Sorry, I had to shut my cock off. But
dude, I can't get mine to turn on.
It's very it's very.
I usually keep mine in a pickle jar next to my bed at night to keep it, juicy.
Hell yeah. If you get a chance, though, check us out. We're going on tour together, and we actually just had another tour brother enter the fucking. As I go out, we had another tour brother enter the lobby here. We'll introduce him because I know he probably ain't gonna stay on long. We got Kleppy in the building. What is up?
What up?
We just played the new video from you guys.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you for tuning in for the Killers. That's the introduction of the Bio Killers. We're going on tour next year. Like Cody said, Shattered Dreams Entertainment. You know, we repping that shit out here. Hey. Just dropped a new Bio Killers video. We went live with that shit tonight. Pretty happy with the results. I mean, it's our first video, so.
Hell yeah. We're going to give you guys a review tonight also, if you're still tuned in. I know you said you're going to be on a limited basis. But
yeah, I'm tired as fuck, man. I've had a few drinks. I was celebrating the release and shit. I got to work in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to be on here for long. But anybody who hasn't checked out our shit, go to the BioKillers official YouTube page and biokillers.com. Follow us on Facebook. We're going on tour with Shattered Dreams next year. Our official clique, man, we got the illest shit, man. Diverse as fuck. We all got our strengths, and we're gonna work on our weaknesses at the Shattered Dreams retreat.
Yes, sir. Yes,
yeah, we are.
And we'll get to the next guest here. He's got the sponsor right up front. You finally found it, Chancellor. You finally.
Yes, sir.
Hey, yes, sir. What up, homie?
What it do, brother?
Tell people about
yourself. Check out that video.
That shit was fire, man.
Thanks, man. I do what I do.
Fuck yeah. I need the digital on that so I can like get a copy pressed up on the vinyl for my crate.
Oh, dude, yeah, definitely. We can fucking yeah. You got the yeah. I'll send it to you Google Drive and shit.
Hills, yeah. Got another regular to the show. We got Kadu in the motherfucking building. How we doing this Friday night?
Woo! What it do?
Another raise in the goddamn building.
I've got a variety pack on the way from Amazon.
Oh shit!
I got one extra one, so
email it to me.
Email it to me.
I mean, my laptop is a piece of shit, and I need a new one, but I can't afford it, so you're gonna have to wait a little bit.
All right, fax it to me.
Fax it. Send it to me by beeper.
Fucking Morse code it.
Throw a smoke signal my way.
Give me them dots and dashes, motherfucker.
Ones and zeros, my dude. Ones and zeros.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. Binary.
We got a guy who was on the show last week, gave a very informative opinion, and like literally I could relate on 99% of what this motherfucker said last week. Rhymaholic in the goddamn building. What is up? How's your Friday night going?
You're muted.
Turn on your goddamn mic.
Fucking microphone.
Christ, welcome to the show. Get it back.
Mother Mary to Bobby Jesus. What the fuck are you doing on the podcast?
What's happening?
Jake, be nice, asshole. Scared away.
Be nice. Calls me an
this
asshole.
This is it's a whole violent.
Tell people about yourself, though, for people who might not have seen the show last week, because I was impressed with your opinions, man. It was dope.
I've been emceeing 20 years, and I come from that grain of MC where it was you had to do that shit in person. You couldn't just show up and do something digitally. You had to be able to cut. You know what I mean? I've done a little bit of this and that all over the place. And most of all, I guess I just consider myself like a purist. You know what I mean? I'm all about that rhyme structure, format, verbiage, noun selection, wordplay, delivery, cadence, all of that, and that's what I try to pour into what I do. I guess you could call him, say I'm a technical rapper in a lot of ways, but I like to laugh too. So I think that's given me a good insight. I did a lot of live shows. Brian Chancellor there, man, he's one of the best DJs I've ever worked with. If you need somebody to run cuts live or something like that, that dude will take what you do and make it better.
Yeah, dude is dope. We did a show with him a little while ago, man. He was cutting it up, man. Dude is fucking Dude is fucking fire.
Skills.
Clef, we got to link up
Bro,
on
I
some
thought I
shit here
was sick
soon.
of the
Speaking of,
fucking Frozen song until I heard his version. So
Yeah, man. Yo, I love them DJ cuts. Them DJ cuts are where it's at. Look, I gotta get to bed. New music video out tonight. Biokillers, The Killers. Search Biokillers Official on YouTube and check that shit out.
Good.
Thanks for having me on, Cody. Shattered Dreams Entertainment.
SGE bitches.
Get your ass to bed.
Hey,
All right,
the
last but not least, this motherfucker. I was watching, dude. I've been watching your GTA shit, your GTA live streams, and I am dying, bro. Introduce yourself, though, Frankie. Frankie is the owner of Backwoods Studios, an official sponsor of the show, and also a damn good artist.
What up, Doe?
Shit, how's your Friday?
Man, if you read my last post before I got on here, I'm about to roll a big, real stupid, goofy ass backwood. We just chilling. I got some Patron on hand. I got a couple of zips on hand for whatever's about to go on. And I just want to know and tell y'all, hey, me and Jake got the best hair right now on my mama.
But he still have the chicken to Hoover.
What?
Look at Jake, that shit's luxurious.
Wow, thank you.
This
is Gucci.
This is Louis.
What up?
Well, I guess we know what their collabos called. Louis and Gooch.
Gucci, Louis, Femi, Pata.
Oh God, don't even know. We put that song in the past for a reason, bro. We put that song in the past for a reason. That's why you don't hear it no more. It's for a reason.
That song's
retired.
Yeah, it retired for good reason. All right, so we're gonna start the panel out tonight. I had a youngster hit me up, and he saw kind of what I've been doing. He's followed me for years and just started out. I wouldn't say just started out. He's been doing it for about 2 years. Going into his first show, and he had a million questions. And I said, hey, we'll cover some shit on the cast tonight. Just tune in. If you're watching tonight, comment. If you don't really want to, I know how it is sometimes. Some people get like self-confident. Don't be afraid to ask questions in the comments. We will answer them if you're watching tonight. Or if you're in a similar situation and just have questions, we will answer them as a panel. We're not going to judge because we've all been there. So I guess the first question for the night, we'll go to Jake for this one. A normal show day. What is your prep for a show typically? So how does the show day normally go for you?
So like on the day of, mine's a bit different than a lot of people because the main draw of what I do is beatboxing, and you heard what I was doing earlier. Like all that kind of shit. I am doing a lot of, honestly, some pretty extreme shit with my voice and my diaphragm. So depending on what you're doing, whoever's asking the question, I'm not sure what you do, but I'm going to, I guess, assume that you're some kind of a vocalist. And I was talking to the Shattered Dreams guys last night about this. Take care of your fucking voice. I am telling you, it is so crucial. Hot tea helps to loosen up the vocal folds and everything like that. Keep everything hydrated. That's another thing. Water. Keeping everything hydrated. Don't dry yourself out. Before a performance, especially, and throughout the day, don't do any hardcore laughing or yelling or anything like that. Keep everything rested. You don't want to show up on stage hoarse. Again, I said the hydration. This is a little thing that's often overlooked. If you're drinking water before a set, do not do cold water. What can happen is there's a lot of moving parts and a lot of muscles that go on in the throat, especially if you're rapping or singing, literally anything. Cold water can shock all of that. You know how hard it is to kind of move in the wintertime, like be mobile or athletic. Same concept. You can shock everything and sort of, slow down the ability for motion when you're opening your throat and getting those heavier tones. And the other part is getting really good sleep. I'm sure you've had a shit night of sleep and woken up in the morning and your voice is all rough and it's hard to talk. That's real shit. Like, get your sleep in. I'm not kidding you. For me personally, I'm doing some pretty intense breath exercises before a set. One of the things I do now, you can do all kinds of stuff, doing the all that shit for a singer or a rapper would probably be a good thing to help with pronunciation during the set. Just loosen up your mouth and the cheeks and everything. For me, since you asked, there's this. I do a lot of inward and outward breath and diaphragm control. So I'm starting to do stuff like that before a set, get the diaphragm warmed up, get everything moving. I'm doing kind of metronome exercises to a degree. I'll like set a metronome on my phone and make sure that everything's on time, kind of practice a little bit, simple groove, and then kind of go into some soloing shit. For a rapper or a singer, I would recommend basic like speech exercises, seashells down by the seashore, and over pronunciate it. Again, stretch out all the mouth muscles, everything like that. This is some like professional.
It's deep. You said it in the combo last night, and it was like it's something you don't think about all the time.
Yeah, I do.
You go in pumped. Yeah. Especially because I mean, you mentioned on here like an experience where you were choking.
Yes,
you swallowed like saliva and you were choking on stage. Like, what the fuck?
Yes, that's a practice thing for me. That's an inward sound. I'm
almost died on stage, bro.
No, I mean I could have probably, but there was what I'm doing there is I'm putting pressure between the tongue and the teeth, building up air pressure, and then opening it and forcing air back. So what happened one night, as this actually happened to me twice, I fired saliva straight down into my lungs at high speed.
The Superman's saliva loogie.
Dude, you don't even fucking know. I choked out. I was done for the night. That was in an open mic. But that and the breathing thing, according to my doctor, that's that thing that I do. According to my doctor, if you need to be careful with that, because if you do that for too long, your body becomes used to that rate of oxygen flow, and then when you stop, you can get dizzy and pass out. Right. So, and of course that takes a lot, but there's a lot of practice that goes into any kind of performance. My guitar stuff is a whole other thing. Right. I won't get into that because I imagine you're probably not a guitar player if you're watching this. It's a vocalist. It's a vocalist? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much what I just said.
Anything I guess to add on to the question to what I'll let you finish real quick.
No, that's it. Just take care of your voice. Look up vocal care. It's if you're trying to be professional about this, there's things you can do on a simple level or they seem really simple, but they're essential to getting fucking amazing at what you do. For example, with what I'm doing, I'm obviously going all that kind of shit. The thing that really builds up the skill in all that is like simple beat, staying on a metronome simplistically for about 10 to 15 minutes straight is an exercise that I do. Sometimes I try to push it at a half hour, but for it sounds kind of corny, but if you're a singer, da dee da do dee da da do, like running your scales, super important. What were you going to ask, Cody?
I don't know. I was going to add to the Frankie's raising his hand.
I can't share the live, cuz.
What up?
I can't share the live.
Can't share it.
No, it just says send through Messenger. I can't share it.
Okay. Well, I don't got it shared on mine because I'm currently banned on Facebook. Jake, can you send him the link when you get a second? I was going to ask to add like a second part to the question because I know I have them. Do you have any rituals that you do before you go on? Like maybe something weird that it doesn't even involve the performance per se.
I think I wind up needing a little bit of alone time before a set. I've gotten a lot less intense about this over the years. I make it sound like I've been doing this for tens of years, but I used to psych myself up in a way where it's like I'm going to use this sound system to murder the people in this room. Like that was the idea. It was a very I was trying to make my stage presence like a Slipknot show as a beatboxer, which is very odd in hindsight. But it was very much like I'm going to try and use these speakers as a channel for what I'm doing to make the sound waves deadly. And that was a very, I didn't want anybody to die, but that was the goal.
He said I didn't want anybody to die.
Yeah. And since then I've been focused more on like clean technique and stuff like that, but
and I found the name of the thing that I mentioned in that group chat. It's called Vocal Ease. They sell it at like, I know Heights Guitar in Toledo has them. I know that's out of your guys' area besides Frankie, but Heights Guitar sells those. They're cough drops for musicians. We were talking about tour and saving our voices for the tour coming up, doing show after show, like back to back to back. And that's definitely one thing. I've used them for recording before, and it warms you up. It helps, especially if you're sore. But we'll move on. Chancellor,
what up, though?
What is your what's your prep for live shows, and is there any kind of ritual that might not even involve music that you do before you go on stage?
Well, I never set an alarm the day I have a show to wake up. I let it just come naturally, so I can like maximize the amount of rest I get. I always try and get to my hotel room like within like 15 minutes of when check-in's available. That way I can fucking completely decompress before I fucking go about my shit. Fucking eat a good ass fucking meal. Like find something that you fucking love and like try and figure out like wherever you're at, where the best of it is. Fucking feed your soul. Food is the key to a happy soul. So
it's true. Very true.
Find that good food. Get to the venue early so you can get a grasp of the acoustics of the space. Sound check if possible.
Right.
And check out the equipment, make sure it's all functioning properly. Fucking test run and fucking smoke some good ass weed and fucking have a couple cocktails, kick back, relax, and enjoy the show until about a half hour before I go on.
Hell yeah.
Then I start getting serious.
Yeah, I feel that. All right, we're going down to Rhymaholic. What's your prep for a live show, and do you have any kind of rituals that you do that might not involve music?
Much like Chancellor, I sort of just try to get my beauty sleep, be well rested. Jake was 100% right. Like I don't use my voice like at all that day. I try to save it until about 2 hours before the show. And then inversely to what Jake said, I actually do something, I guess it would be like a death metal scream or whatever. And I do it a couple times to loosen my vocal cords up all the way. And then I don't do it again. Once they're there, I know they're there, and then that's it. I don't talk anymore until I go on stage. I do need some alone time unless I'm like, I've done a lot of work with groups too. So I'll just try to kick it with them. Like we try to get that in that zone, like we're going to fuck these people up. And then we go out there and we fuck them up.
Hell yeah.
And a lot of shit that I had to learn that's, I guess, ancillary to that, man, is like having to realize like diaphragm control. And like when you're on stage, man, and your adrenaline gets pumping, like, I mean, you see your favorite artists do this from time to time. You get hoarse, you run out, you literally are running out of breath because you're so amped up that you're not controlling your breath. You're not using your diaphragm to speak, and instead you're doing it with your lungs, and that just puts your body in a lightheaded kind of state. It can be difficult. You lose your voice quicker that way. You can't carry yourself the way you should.
Right.
And a lot of that was I had to be taught how to do that by a woman who was like a choir director, and essentially she taught me to do what they do, except use it for what I do, and a complete game changer.
Oh yeah.
So any of you rappers out there that having trouble keeping up on stage because you're getting too hyped up or whatever, go get some choir training.
Yep, you see that more times than not nowadays, especially with people getting hyped and then they run out of steam like halfway through their set, or
it's like making a football player when they make them take ballet and stuff. It really taught me how to handle myself a lot better in that element. And for me, I just never. It was like, all right, this is working.
Hell yeah, and that's thinking outside the box. That's something I've never even considered, but. It's one of those things that I see a lot of young artists, a hype live show is something big right now. And it has been for a little bit, jumping around and stuff. But I see so much of that. And then like, I don't know, the vocals are off on it. And you gotta learn that balance there too. And that's something that I see. I analyze that shit.
When you're doing it with your diaphragm, you can hop around and you don't get that effect either. You're coming right from your core, instead of your gut, instead of your lungs or whatever.
Yep, and you can kind of tell who actually practices their live show by that too. So that's something that you got to practice big time.
There was a good thing on I forget where I caught it. It might have been on Hotboxing or on whatever Be Real's podcast is, but he was talking about how he went and got a bunch of training from some renowned opera singer because he couldn't carry his own shit live.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Holy shit! Is that Mr. Furious in the audience? It is.
Oh shit!
How have you been, you fucker? Oh my god, he's one of my favorite local rappers. He's from Detroit. He actually made one of my favorite hip hop albums, if not my favorite.
Damn!
It's called "The Music Made Me Do It."
Got some words here tonight, Jake. Damn.
Disclaimer: I am not a hip hop aficionado, so my favorite album probably won't be the same as yours.
Right. Hell yeah. All right, we're gonna head over to Cadu. Your situation's a little different. I understood you did some kind of on-stage stuff. We kind of talked about it a little bit. You can talk about it from both perspectives. You're planning.
Well, I mean, most of the stuff was when I was younger. I mean, we're talking between the ages of 8 and 15. So, there wasn't the partying aspect to relax and get in that kind of mode. My thing was always like the same thing I did for sports games, basically. I would just zone out. Like in a musician's case, I'd be going through the set list, like repeatedly listening to it, planning your pauses and where you're going to talk and a general idea of what you want to say, what story you want to tell on stage. Just so you're not up there and getting caught in the moment, forgetting everything. Especially if it's your first show, you're going to want to have that down pat to where you're not going to get caught in the moment on it. As far as taking care of yourself and your voice, I would agree with everybody. I've done some TV work. And a big thing is making sure you drink your water, like everybody has said. Your nerves are going to get to you. That's going to dry out your throat. Your stress, if you've been practicing for days beforehand or recording or anything else, if you have to, do it, but only once or twice a day. Don't be recording a whole album the day before your show. and just lightly go through everything and make sure you're on track and doing whatever you can to feel as comfortable as you can on that stage so you can give the best show to the fans that you can.
Right. Right. I feel that completely. Frankie, what about you? What's your prep for a live show? What do you do before you go on stage? And is there any like ritual that you have? I know you've been in the game a little bit, I think just a little bit longer than me. We all have a little bit of a ritual.
Hi, Rhymaholic. How you doing? Send me some music, man.
It's good.
Make sure you send me some music, please.
Bet.
All right. Well, so look, this is what I need, right? I'm gonna start you off from the crusty eyes. You hear me? That's what I'm about to do, man. Let me light this backwood real quick. Hold on. So look, when I wake up in the morning, I need something like this. Some shit that I put out before the night before, because I was probably fucking lit. So look, I'm gonna wake up 12:30. Then I'm gonna get my pre-draws out, right? My pre-draws, right? My pre-draws. These are the draws that I'm gonna wear to the store to go get some new draws, right? All right, right. So I'm gonna get my pre-draws, my pants, a little booty ass t-shirt, little booty ass hoodie, go to the store, give me something to wear, because it depends on how I feel when I wake up, you feel me? So I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna wear until the day I wake up, because I'm gonna just go get something, you feel me? So I'm gonna get fitted, boom, put it on, take it off, put it in box, put it in bag, I'm to the crib. Might have a studio session, 1 or 2, you feel me? Boom, chop it up, smoke some more of this shit. You know what I mean? Probably grab me a little pint of something to start off the afternoon. All right, now we chilling. Now we rocking. Now we chilling. All right, so now niggas is in this group chat arguing about who gonna go first. All right.
It's the realistic thing, though.
Oh, hey, yeah, Rhymaholic, I'm the realest nigga you ever met. So look, now these niggas arguing about who gonna go first. I'm the nigga that's gonna hit the promoter like, hey, you want me to just go first, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? I don't know what these kids is crying for. I just go ahead, because when I go first, ain't nobody gonna want to go second. So they like, oh, give me a second. Let me figure out. Okay, bet. So now I'm about to go smoke some more weed until like 7 o'clock, because I want to hear how I sound on the mic. First key, boom. When you rapping and you hear yourself through them speakers and you got the mic, do not fucking hold the goddamn microphone like this. Don't hold the microphone like this. Hold the microphone like this. Hold the microphone to the point to where don't cup the goddamn ball of the mic. Go under the ball of the mic. Hold the goddamn microphone. You gotta hold the microphone the right way. You're gonna sound like you rapping under a fucking winter.
Ah, man, these Price is Right motherfuckers out here like.
Yeah, bro. Like, yeah, like, why you got your pinky in the air like it's a glass of wine or something?
Yeah.
So look, I'm gonna go to sound check so I get that shit together. So I already know where the stage is, how I can move on the stage. If I got a hype man with me, we go figure out how we can move on the stage at the same time without bumping into each other. I'm gonna have to talk to the DJ. I want my set to go the right way. So hey, you remember what I told you last show? Nigga, you ain't gotta do shit but throw some pew 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 pew. I already got my set mixed and it's already swapping out. The DJ gonna be like, well, I'm gonna go get a drink. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't got shit to do. Just throw some horns in there every once in a while. So I'm gonna go there to sound check to make sure all of that shit right. That's what I need. By that time, by sound check, somebody should already be coming with a whole nother fit for this shit. So we lit at that point. I do try to save my voice at times. I do try to drink tea the night before if I'm not too smack lit. So I try to, preserve my voice. But if I know I got a show coming, I just don't do a whole bunch before the show. First thing is, if you're doing a certain type of music, nigga, try to stay the fuck out of jail before your show.
Yeah.
Like I done been to shows and motherfuckers like, oh, he ain't show up. Why? Oh, he just got locked up. Why? He beat his bitch up. Oh, shit. Like, god damn. You know what I mean? Like, fuck. Like, we needed him. He hot. He always be the hot motherfuckers. But anyway, that ain't even a part of the story. But
this sounds like a real fucking story. Like, just saying.
This is all the shit that happens before a show, the shit that you might want to do before a show, the shit that you might need before a show. If you're a rapper and you smoke weed before the show, you know you're going to need some of these before the show. So that's all I need.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And I will say I'm somebody who moves a lot on stage. Like I'm from side to side, fucking stretch. Please, for the love of God, stretch. I pulled a hamstring on stage before when I was younger. That is not a good look. I promise that is not a good look.
You cut your Charlie horse on stage, nigga. I'm crying like I just got woke up my sleep.
Man, who was that the other day? Somebody was like smack. It was like the baby or somebody, but he stepped kind of like in a hole in the stage and was like face planted.
Oh yeah.
Y'all see Playboy Cardi walk backwards off stage? It kept walking backwards. What he feel?
Oh no.
Oh, look that shit up, Cody. Look that shit up, bro. That was funny.
Hell yeah. We'll check that out here to be that's my advice though. If you plan on moving, fucking stretch. And like my ritual is I go away, like I get annoyed because like my crew knows it and shit. Like I fucking disappear for like good 10-15 minutes. And I'm just going like, huh?
What the fuck you going to do, bro?
Just be by myself. Listen to some tunes, fucking.
Flying off for 15 minutes like you about to go box and shit.
No. Hey, I was an athlete in school, bro. So it's one of those things like
with the towel over your head, listen to music through your beats and shit. Like, nigga, let us know before you leave. Like, hey, I'm about to go do this. We don't want to be looking for you like Goku and shit, nigga.
Yeah, I had a weird fucking ritual back in the day though. I would sit on stage, like we'd get done with sound check. We'd be sitting at like Frankie's Inner City. I'd be sitting up there and like somebody would come by me like when I'm trying to have alone time, and I'd fucking pull porn up just to fucking freak them out. I'd be sitting there watching some fucking banging.
There he goes.
Just so they leave me the fuck alone. Where'd he go?
Guy down there.
You killed him.
Kill him already? Jesus.
Frankie says, I'm dead, bro. I'm dead.
We didn't even show the T-Jax picture.
I got you one time for good measure, Frankie. How high are you right now? Scale of 1 to 10.
You look medium high.
He said medium high.
You look medium high, yeah.
We're gonna do a Frankie high rating scale every show. That's cool.
Just this time.
Out of 1 to 10, I say like an 8. 8.3. Yeah, that hurt. That every time you show it, bro. That's crazy, bro. Like I just automatically get disappointed for the community. Like
it's embarrassed for everybody. Oh shit.
Like, damn, bro. Like for the whole community. Like, what community? Every community. That's big.
So we'll move on to the next question tonight, which has to do, and this is going to be interesting because we're all from kind of like different. We all do shit differently. I'm noticing like there's some similarities, but we're all kind of a different. I don't know. And I know for like a beatboxer to a DJ,
it's like a really good kung fu movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the freedom you get with artists. They all do it their own way.
Y'all seen Enter the Dragon? Remember all them different fighters they had? They got smoked out by the that was fucked up.
I entered a dragon.
So the next question, Jake, how do you plan your set list for the night? And what do you take into consideration?
Set list?
Set list? Yes, because you kind of
set list.
I was gonna say what
yours is mentally. Yours is mentally, but how do you plan that? How do you plan what you're going to do, or do you just improv it? I've always been kind of curious about that.
So I was gonna be all funny and shit, but I want to take this one seriously because this is an actual thing about me. It's a little different now that I've I've been integrating the guitar work that I do more into my live sets. At that point now, there's a bit of a set list that has to happen in order for me to, know what's going on properly. But if I'm doing a straight beatbox set, it is entirely improvised. If I'm doing one of my hour-long club sets where it's just me, a microphone, and however, whatever state my lungs are in at the time.
Do you like pull up stuff you've been working on, or is it like strictly improv? Like every time it's out of the apple.
If you've seen me perform before, you'll start to recognize bits and chunks that I wind up going back to.
Right, of course, yeah.
Everybody's heard me do Sweet Dreams at this point. But other than that, the thing I love about beatboxing so much and why it suits me so well is I can be in time with the audience. I can switch it up on a dime based off of the vibe of the room, and the whole feel I'm getting from the audience, especially if they're super interested in what I'm doing and they're showing it, because we've all played for shit audiences that don't give a fuck that you're there. Especially if they're really into what I'm doing and they're paying attention, I can play off of that like crazy. The Blind Pig, I've had a few great shows there, where that was one where I actually got the audience jumping up and down. Was a dream of mine since I saw footage of Limp Bizkit at Woodstock in 1999 with the sea of people going up and down. Since I saw that, I wanted to be able to do a build and a drop, like a bass drop with my beatboxing, and have the same thing happen. And it happened at that fucking KRS-One show, and it was amazing. And it's happened a few times since, but that first time will always stick with me. But that's partially because I'm improvising and going based off of the vibe of the room. I got to a point where I realized they were really into this, and I asked the audience. Listen, interacting with your audience is such a big deal. Like, and not beyond just being like, you guys having a good time, make it your own. With that, I was like, are you guys with me right now? Of course they all were. And I was like, if you are, I want you to get low. I want you to come down with me. And I knelt down. I said, I'm going to do a build. And when I get to 4, I want us all to lose our fucking minds and start jumping up and down. Are you ready? They're ready. Four. And they all went up and down, the whole front half of about 500 to 600 people in the room, losing their fucking minds. That is one of the reasons I love that I can just improvise, is because I can be in time with the mood of the entire room, and I can do that on a dime. I can change from for people who just want to groove, and if we're going nuts, bring it back down again. You can actually control the whole mood.
Right.
So yeah, I didn't mean to go off on a tangent there.
Oh, no, you're good.
I do entirely prefer to be improvising, especially with a beatbox set.
And hip hoppers, this particular dude, you're early in it. One thing that I would like suggest, it's just a suggestion, it's not going to happen right away. Get yourself a DJ. Get yourself a DJ that has your whole library in his fucking computer, because
that is a fact.
Because I mean, like at certain shows you can judge it. Like we're going out to places like with coming up next year, we're going to places we've never been where people don't know us. So you want to feel that crowd out. They're not feeling your set list, and you're limited. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I've always had the opinion, dude, you need a DJ if you're doing this music. Like, you need to have and not just have a DJ for like tour, but like somebody that you have a relationship with who would help you make the music.
Yeah.
Like somebody to work with, do production with. When you get a DJ and you're working with one dude, especially if you're on that lyrical or conceptual shit, it makes the job a lot easier.
and the chemistry. You build chemistry with that
Exactly,
person.
man. You get the whole feel for what you're trying to do, and then there's like this unspoken thing, like you both get what's happening.
Mhm.
You probably can't articulate it exactly in words, and then next thing you know, you're 12 tracks deep, man.
Yeah. Yep, that's one thing about changing the vibe. That's one thing about going out of town. Like, I know what kind of music to take around here. I know it's gonna hit here. But when you go to a fucking foreign land, you know what I'm saying? Like in Iowa. We got Iowa on the I've never been to Iowa in my life. I don't
Fucking
know.
lefty, isn't it?
Yeah.
Des Moines?
Yeah,
Mike, hey, what you do to your mic today? Your mic ain't skipping out today. What you do?
I got a new Wargood who's on the show once in a while. He hasn't been on lately because he's been busy, but he lended me a mic and I'm about to buy it off him.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, this mic is solid.
Yeah, that bitch sounds good as fuck.
It's crispy.
I appreciate it. Yeah, that blue went out on me. I actually tested that before we get to your Chancellor. I actually tested that today. My brother's got podcast equipment and he's got all the cords and shit. And I'm like, I was praying to God it wasn't the mic and it was just the icicle. So I plugged that shit into his, same thing. I was like, man, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
How long you had it for?
Like 4 years.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it was outdated, but I'm gonna cop this one. It's an AKG, so it works good enough. Chancellor, how do you plan your set list as a DJ going in? Is it predetermined or do you go based off crowd? I know
ain't no planning to this shit, bro.
I'm not a DJ. I don't know.
I'm playing, like, if I'm playing an hour set, I'm showing up with about 6 hours worth of music and just riding the vibe.
Hell yeah.
Doing what feels right.
Right. I'm sure there's DJs out there who plan their shit though.
Oh, there are. And I mean, there's like little couplets I'll fucking remember and like keep those tracks handy. So little things I'll slip in here and there, but
right.
Like as far as the flow of the set, it's just how I'm feeling that night, really, and like what I'm feeling coming from the crowd.
Right.
Just keeping the energy going.
Right.
Fucking Jake.
Yo.
Fucking KRS-One's a fucking damn chill motherfucker, yeah?
He was a nice guy.
Super smart, super nice to talk to.
Yeah, they don't call him a teacher for nothing, but he fucking gave me props when I got back in the green room, which was
so fucking humble
kind of feeling. Yeah, he was he was very. It was kind of funny the way we first interacted because so I go up into the green room because I wanted to meet him because I might as well, and he's talking to this other couple about the Latin language and they're holding a book that has to do with Latin. I'm like, I have nothing to add to this conversation. So I just sat on the couch and shut my mouth and listened, like I recommend to any new person going into anything, regardless of what it is. Ask questions, shut your mouth and listen. So, they're talking about whatever, and I'm going up between every act that night. So I go, I'm like, fuck, I gotta get back down there. That act's probably done. So there's somebody sitting next to me, and it's this tight space. I have no choice but to walk in between him and the people he's talking to, to get out the door. I'm like, well, I better go. So I go and do it, and he like sticks his hand out to shake mine as if that was the whole point of me getting up. And it was kind of an awkward moment. I just took his hand. I'm like, hey, I'm Jake. He goes, yes, you are. And I was like, cool. I got to get downstairs. So I go downstairs and I do my set and everything. And I didn't see him for the rest of the night till he played. But
Man,
and then I beatboxed him out as he was going through the crowd. It was cool.
You beatboxed him out.
Yeah, he got off stage and Stefan was like, you want to get on stage and beatbox again? I'm like, yeah, because he's going through the audience and they're clumping around him and he's taking selfies with them and all that. So I get on stage and I'm like beatboxing him on his way back up to the green room. It was cool. And I guess it stuck with him because I got back up to the green room because I wanted to apologize for interrupting his conversation. And he was like, nah, bro, it's fine. You were doing your thing up there, man. And I was like,
just one letter. He said K.
I didn't know how to take shit like that at the time, but he was a real cool dude. I want to just see how he's doing. I hope he's doing well.
That's the thing, and I'm gonna vouch for that too, because I see a lot of some of these young guys opening up for acts and shit. And a lot of the time, if you want to meet them, you can meet them, but don't fucking fanboy somebody if you're an artist. Make that connect. I've seen so many
humble,
people.
don't be a dick.
Yeah, let it happen organically.
Yeah, I mean, it's you got to understand in the back of your head, like these are people just like you who are just more successful in the craft. You know, they're further along than you. Get that connect, man. Don't go up to them like, "Oh my God, can I have your autograph?" Because that looks terrible on you.
Well, I had it easy. I had it easy in that respect because this is how uneducated in hip hop I am. I didn't know who he was until 2 weeks before the show.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well, respectively, yeah, especially at your age, if you're not into hip hop, it's kind of hard to. I get it.
Yeah, but I'll say this too to anybody, regardless of what you're doing, study the history of the craft that you do. Understand where it comes from, what it is, who did what, why you are where you are. Like, I'm a big fan. I'm a huge metalhead. That shit wouldn't be anywhere without blues.
Mm-hmm.
Blues was the original scary shit.
Yeah, but that's one lesson that I learned from the Big Sean show. We opened up for Big Sean, and you saw like almost every opener when they got to meet him in the back or whatever. We went through that door at the Omni. Frankie probably knows what I'm talking about, the load-in door at the old Omni, where you can meet pretty much anybody that you fucking open for. And like everybody's like, "Yeah, dude, let me get an autograph. Can you autograph my hat?" It's like, fuck that, dude. When you actually sit there and talk to him, you can tell he's not used to talking to people like
I would never fucking do that.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck are you guys doing? So we literally had like a 15-minute conversation with him outside his bus. And like
shake their hand, thank them, and fucking treat them normal.
Yeah. If you treat them normal, they'll fucking talk to you about some business shit. Not saying we ever worked or anything like that, but he's probably you could tell he had a lot more respect for us. Hey, sign my fucking hat, bro. I opened for you tonight. Sign my hat. Like, get the fuck out of here with that. Treat him like a person. All right, down to Rhymaholic. How do you plan your set list, and what do you take into consideration when you're planning it?
So, like, the first thing I like to do is I like to find out who exactly I'm going after and who I'm going before. And then I like to take some, typically it could be any shit that I've been working on. Usually not something real new that I'm not too familiar with, and stuff that my DJ has been kicking around too. And we like to kind of do it like, okay, we got, this many minutes to fill, this 7 tracks, no matter which way we do it is going to be that, and then just kind of let the DJ do his work, and when they cut into something, if you're any sort of respectable MC, you should know your shit well enough that it doesn't matter which order those 7 tracks come in, you're ready to go and hyped.
Right.
And we just kind of do it like that, man, and try to fill it out the right way.
Right.
But yeah, I try to be meticulous about it. And for rehearsals, that's how we do rehearsals. Like, it could be any of these tracks, throw them out.
Somebody else who does rehearsals.
I mean, yeah, you call it what you want. Some people have different words, but I figure you get there with your DJ and they spin some shit and they just throw it out and you do your set, whichever way they do it. That way you're live and direct, man, and you're on point at all times.
Right. That's something new that I'm adding to my set with the DJ. It's like, I want to practice twice a week going into stuff, build that chemistry up. So like you said, like you kind of explained earlier, you could look him in the eye and you guys both get that feeling like, hey, we're going to hit this song, or I'm going to fucking drop the beat here. We're going to hit some horns.
Yeah. You got to have that connection where you can because you have to be rocking the crowd at the same time, man. You can't just stop and be like, hey, yo, DJ, it don't work right, man. But you do need to be able to look back, and know that they're already looking at you. And when you hit them with that shit, that's time to drop that track, the one that we was talking about, and then front them.
Yeah, you got to run it in a way like a band. Like I was
it's definitely a musical performance. Once you take the stage and you're out of the booth, dude, and you take the stage, it takes on a whole new dimension.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Any motherfucker can sit in a studio to a certain extent, and they're just a recording artist. But can you do what you do live and make it work?
Right.
Make people like it.
Right. I feel that. And that's
It's
something I'm
important.
getting to too. It's one thing. Like I'm changing up a lot of shit personally going in, not trying to like talk too much on myself or tell people, what's coming, but I'm getting rid of the backtrack, adding a DJ, got a hype man building chemistry with to hype those parts that I needed that backtrack for.
Yeah, and if I could make any recommendation to like new people, man, it's like don't get too caught up in that switching it up with your DJ. Like if you're not there yet, you're not there yet, and there ain't nothing wrong with having that shit dialed right in. And like know exactly what you're gonna play, how you're gonna do it. Days in advance. Don't make a lot of changes to how you want to do what you do the day of the show or the day before the show.
Right. I feel that. All right, now we're going over to Kadu. Kadu, how would you plan your set list, and what would you take into consideration?
Well, you got to think
Good call, Lucas.
Yep.
You gotta think about.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. On a serious note, back to the question: if you were to like try to plan a set list, you know what I'm saying? If you was doing it and try to plan a set list, like how would you do it as somebody who even like knows artists who do this shit?
The biggest thing I would say.
All right,
that's
Frankie.
a new ad.
You clicked on it, and I clicked on it at the same time, and it didn't go. So I clicked it again.
I was gonna say, like, wait a minute, I wasn't expecting
Never
that.
stop, never settle.
Hey guys,
Okay.
All right, Frankie.
I hate everybody.
it's not funny. Let him answer the goddamn question. I mean, seriously, we do this.
Biscuits and gravy.
Biscuits and Gravy morning show every Tuesday. I'm hosting that, and Cody's co-hosting that. Kadu, would you finish your fucking sentence already? Jesus Christ! Can't let people just bowl you over
that was
like
all
that.
I had.
Last one, sorry, last.
I'm done.
Oh my god!
I was gonna say you gotta be getting close, but no, really, there's not much I can say, except from a fan standpoint. What I'd like to see more is artists pick the songs of the emotions they're in for the day. I see so many artists like they come into a show having a shit day, but they try and do their upbeat, positive songs, but you can tell that they're not in it like they would be if they were in a positive, upbeat mood.
Kind of see right through them in a way. Is that kind
yeah,
of yeah? I feel it.
It just you get that vibe. Like, yeah, it's a good song, but it could be done better if they were in a different mindset or something to that effect.
Right. I feel that. That's one thing. I am a last minute person, and that comes in handy in that case. Now I can't do that, but I've done that before. To where like, hey, I don't perform Demons very often. You're familiar with that song. I don't perform Demons very often, but I'll be in a bad mood and be like, hey, let's fucking do this tonight. I got some steam to get off. It's gonna be a little different now, but yeah. Frankie, on to you. How do you plan your set list? And what do you take into consideration when you're mixing it?
Okay. Oh, damn. I ain't doing shit unless it's slapping. If you don't know what I mean, I ain't doing shit unless I know, unless I know the crowd about to go crazy to that shit. I'm on nonstop. I try to theme my set list off of like a you ever seen like a award show and like fucking I'm gonna just name somebody corny, like Flow Rider or some shit. He might come in and do like 5 different songs, but it's like a minute and a half a piece or a minute a piece. And it's just like dynamic. And at the end, it's like, duh! It's like, damn, bitch, what the fuck you just hit me with?
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, you just hit me with all the hits? Like,
yeah, like all the best cuts.
yeah, like, so I try to action pack. Don't give me 10 minutes.
Right.
Don't give me 20 minutes. Don't give me 60 minutes because I'm a man, like I said, I got like 13 hours of music. So I got that real crack. You feel me? So shit, I got shit to cover that. So yeah,
I know damn well you got more than 13 hours of music though.
No, I got, you know how much 13 hours of music is?
That's a shitload.
It is.
That's a ridiculous, that's an obnoxious amount of music to even have in your possession and keep like through.
That's 780 minutes.
Average song, it averages about 3 minutes.
I was making 3-minute songs back then, and now I'm just kind of dwindling it down to like 2.5 minute and 40. You know
Those are the slappers, though, man. Shit, all of my shit that hit the hardest, you know, is I think the longest one was 2 minutes and 52 seconds, but all of that shit was just
just
good to open with.
Yeah, so I always try to. Fuck how you feel. Like I said, fuck how you feel. Because you can't go stream all your music.
Right.
You gotta do music and perform music that everybody else like. So before you make a set, go on Spotify, go on Apple Music and see what's starred and what's the favorites and what songs is being played the most, because that's what's gonna slide. You know what I mean? Like you gotta pay attention to your analytics too before you get to doing shit. You don't want to. I mean, it's cool for you to do shit that don't nobody know, but motherfuckers got to be ready. Like, all right, this is an unreleased song. You can't just go in a show.
No, you're right. They came to see you for a reason, though, right? You know what I mean? Like they already been listening. They there to see some shit. So that makes total sense, man. That's a good approach. It's very business minded. I like that.
Yeah, always cater to the crowd, man. That's why I'm in the position I'm in now. If I stayed in the same box I was in, I'd be hippity hopping my motherfucking life. I probably have some gray hair right now, but I don't.
Hey, I got that.
That's just stress. Like, I know a lot of motherfucking artists just got gray hair just because of stress. You know what I mean? Like, that's one thing too. You like nigga, fuck how you feel. Soon as you hit the fucking area of the venue, like, just like you go to work and come home, like, don't bring that shit home.
Right.
Like, just like you go leave home and go to work. Leave that shit at home.
Yeah, don't take that shit to the stage. Dude, that'll fuck your whole day up, man. Your whole performance up.
You fuck around and Superman punch a nigga off the stage, like, bitch. like, damn, like, why he
acknowledge me?
A minute and a half into he ain't get a minute and a half into his shit. He just Superman punch somebody off the stage.
Bitch.
Yeah. You can't do that.
Man.
So you gotta just stay in your zone, stay in your vibe. Like I said, if you need an entourage or whatever, talk to your homies. If you need alcohol, get that shit. If you need weed, get that shit. Whatever you need to not be stressing that day.
Yeah, we were big on stage presence too. Like we wanted to just come out there and kind of have people like, what the fuck is this?
Right.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, I grew up on Wu-Tang and shit though, so
wasn't quite as heavy as that dude that came out with like 50 million fucking Crown Royal baggies.
Yeah.
Was that Waffles?
Doc Waffles, yeah.
That shit was ridiculous.
What? Explain.
The guy was I think he was a literary major or some shit like that, or a poetry major. He had some pretty good rhymes, and more than like a rapper, he was like a whole vibe. Like, he had a whole thing going on. And he had like a fucking overcoat made out of Crown Royal bags and other shit. He was honestly doing like Lil Dicky kind of shit fucking 10 years before people even knew what the hell that was.
Yeah.
Right. That's one thing. That's one thing I'll suggest too, to like the younger, somebody younger checking this out, and hopefully he's still in the cast or sees the replay. I know it's kind of getting late, but that's one thing that make people remember you. I got asked something after the Hillsdale show that I did, the Spring Smash. Well, why did you hop up? It was outdoors. There's a picture somewhere on the internet. It was outdoors. There was an air conditioning unit like over by the stage, and I hopped on top of two of those motherfuckers. And somebody's like, "Why would you do that with your shirt off?" I'm not the skinniest guy. I got a fucking dad bod. Well, you remember me from that show, don't you? You remember me hopping up there and spitting down at you and then doing a cover song to end my fucking set.
Yeah. We did one time. We had a whole bunch of people move up front that were at our show that we knew, and we had them climb onto the stage and shit at the last track and shit, and just fucking light up a bunch of joints and drink and all of that shit, just fucking them up, man. And the venue wasn't happy with us, but everybody there remembered who we were.
Right. Oh shit! There's Lucas just sent me the picture, and like literally somebody's like, "Why the fuck would you do that?" And I'm like, in the back of my head, I'm like, "There's like 50 million motherfuckers on this card, right?" Which is typical anymore for almost any show. It kind of sucks because you can't find any shows anymore that have less. That's what my tour planning. I told them flat out, the
2 song slots,
huh?
2 song slots and stuff.
Yeah, well, I told the promoters flat out. I said I go on a podcast every Friday, and I'm going to practice what I preach, whether it goes through you or not. On this tour, it's the 3 headliners. I don't want more than 8 acts on that fucking card. Let people showcase. But like shit like this is the picture that I was talking about. Lucas found it. I'm up on top of I climbed on top of 2 air conditioning units, up in the air, rapping down at people and shit.
With your
somebody's like, why would you do that?
Run that back.
Oh God.
No,
I just love how he says I found it when I'm the fucking one that took it.
So you just got your joint. You just got your man. You got your boys out like that.
My boys.
Yeah, you got your boys out like that.
What you mean?
Frankie, go to my page, go to my Facebook page, and watch some of the live videos from the Inch. He's got his boys way more out than that normally.
Oh yeah, I've got him in underwear at shows.
Oh man, dog.
You know how many fans I made off that
Stripped
shit?
down to his underwear, jumped in a pool.
Oh man,
remember
that's some RA the Rugged Man shit.
I don't do it at all age shows. I'll do that at 21 and up, obviously, because I ain't that type of dude. But you got to remember one of the great one of the
might be selling ass on the low, bro. I think you're a gigolo on the low, bro.
You do got to remember in hip hop, shock value goes a long way. I mean, one of the top selling artists of all time, maybe because of shock value. You know what I'm saying? Huh?
I was trifling. Who did that? Who fucked everything? Who just burped like that?
That's the mystique of it. You don't know who it was. It was me, but you don't know. That's the antithesis of shock value. That's mystique, motherfucker.
I was gonna say it worked better than the air horn used to.
He worked like a ventriloquist.
What'd you say, Lucas?
Said it worked better than the air horn used to. You both just shut up.
Everybody shut the fuck up.
Everybody, shut the fuck up. Everybody, shut your bitch ass up. No.
Who is this?
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Oh shit. Please tell us, Jake.
I'm just talking shit. I wasn't a part of that, but
those never end well.
I don't know who that is. Sounds like something I would have wanted to be around.
I'm never around when it began. Y'all crazy in the motherfucker.
Fucking bakehouse.
Oh shit.
So listen, I was up in this crib, right? And we was doing hoofers off of schneef. You don't even know what the fuck I'm saying, dog. We was doing cocaine off each other's bootstraps. Mm-hmm. You want to talk about dancing in your underwear? Mm-hmm. Cody, get your britches up in here.
What the fuck? What?
Wait.
I'm calling 911. Fuck you.
Y'all was snorting dope off.
I was gonna say,
so
I
long
think we need
story
to talk
short,
about this tour, man.
no, fuck that. Long story short, y'all was doing dope off a shoestring. Y'all was doing dope off a shoestring? Oh man. Off a bootstring, hit ass.
Was that bootstring or boob string?
You got boob string.
I might do it off a boob string.
Did somebody say boobs? So, like, I have a question for the podcast. So, like, when you get on stage and you take out your titties, do like chicks take out their titties too?
Not usually.
Like, all in response.
Cody, get on stage and scissor bitches' titties.
Scissor bitches.
Cool.
Get on stage and motorboat yourself.
What the fuck? What the fuck? But you know what they say. You know what they say though. The old tale.
No,
right?
I don't. Tell
that
us.
there ain't nothing more romantic than a back alley rim job.
Hey, what?
Getting grimy up in here. My bad.
I don't even know what the fuck that means, Kobe Bryant.
I don't know. Sweetest Day is coming up, and I just thought I'd give inspiration.
What?
Yo, I'd like to be I'd like to come on this podcast more often. I just gotta say, you know, being a little bear from Boston, it's kind of, you know, it's hard getting out there. You know, I'm glad you had me on. Jake's in the bathroom right now taking a shit, and I've never seen one packed up that far. You know, it's coming out. Probably got a good 4 feet left to go. Hey Jake, can you send me tweets, like pictures? Oh, he's in the zone.
We talking like 27, 28 Curricks?
Probably. Not as big as that one that the hook is shit on the floor. But
that one was a little more fluid though.
Is this
also,
like
while
that
I got the
animal
floor,
looking
I
one
want to
you
get
said
something
that looked like
completely
an
out in the
anaconda?
air. I want to get something out in the air too. I'm not a Teddy Ruxpin, okay? I don't just sit there waiting for a fucking 4-year-old to come over and fondle me. That's not how I work, okay? I have an on button and I keep going. That's it. That's all I need.
Is it right next to the off button?
Hey guys, I gotta go. Jake's back from the bathroom. Yeah, thanks.
Random Jake break.
Hey, did y'all pay some bills yet?
Oh shit.
Yeah, because you real musty with the. Come on, let's pay some.
Oh,
Let's pay
fuck,
some money.
Jacob. This podcast is so fucking bad. Holy fuck.
Hey, dude,
This
Mr.
podcast is worse than your mom's twat last night after she coked it up in sugar flakes.
Hey, dude, got like Chris Benoit teeth.
We'll pay some bills. We did pay bills by interrupting Lucas, but we will pay bills again because we got a new raise commercial.
I already played this shit, bitch.
You didn't play the Swift Lifestyles.
I played both of them. There was the first one I interrupted Kadu with, and then I interrupted him again. And then I interrupted myself for comedy's sake.
Yeah, that was timing. That was great.
Hey, but you didn't announce to the people that y'all was paying bills. So I thought that I got money on my mind. I'm sorry, but
Dude, you're a genius.
Oh, nobody seen that? Oh, I'm sorry. But anyways, yeah, yeah, y'all didn't pay no bills because y'all didn't inform the people that y'all was paying the bills, and we were supposed to pay. Jason, what up? Day glory. Why the fuck I can't say that? Anyways, y'all didn't announce to the people that y'all was paying bills, so we needed to pay some bills for the fucking electric get cut off, and then we gonna be sitting here looking like refugees.
He's a 10.
Ooh la la
So
la.
that didn't count when he's like, "We're gonna pay the bills," and then interrupted him like 70 times paying the bills.
No, that wasn't paying the bills though. That was like we almost made it to get a money order, but we didn't.
Who the fuck is Bill?
I don't know who William is, but anyways, we didn't pay the bills, but we did now. We paid a little bit of bills. I still got to make a Backwoods Studio commercial.
I need to get weed wherever he gets it.
I get weed from me. Come holler at me.
I feel that.
Jason Baker says, I'm your only viewer. Nobody's responding to anything that has happened to say. Not fully understanding of your comment, but we broadcast in about 7 different fucking places. So you're on YouTube.
Hi,
Thanks for
YouTube.
being our only YouTube viewer.
Nobody knows where you're streaming from. You need to get your shit together and learn to grammar.
Yep.
Learn to grammar.
I like that. We've had Facebook people come in like, yeah, man, you guys got more on the panel than you have viewers. It's like I'm looking at my viewers right up here.
I'd be like, you got more.
I think that's them being like, I wish I was on the panel.
That's when you go, we have more sponsors than you do. So, come at us.
I tell people we got more sponsors than hair on his head.
We got more sponsors.
More sponsors than Alcoholics Anonymous.
Hey,
that's what I said. We said it at the same time, dude. Throw me a fucking Coke.
He's a fucking genius. This guy.
You owe me a fucking soda.
Little do they know, we are on about
soda,
7
Bob.
different fucking websites with this cast right now.
Hey, do you guys want? Can we go?
And YouTube's not the one that makes us money.
Does anybody got anything to do tomorrow? Like, can we go overtime today? Because I'm really in mode. Like, I'm really trying to turn up. You feel me? So I want to kind of just talk about a whole bunch of music shit because
Jake, bring up your
yeah.
Jake, bring up what you had.
No, fuck that. Jake, bring up that motherfucking logo right motherfucking now.
Before I sent you the logo. I forgot.
Yeah. Show the people the logo.
We announced my new logo.
Show them on the guy. That's the Denzel Washington.
I mean, that's not Cody. You want me to? Do you have the logo? Do you want me to send it to you?
He got it.
You can send it to me if you want. I've seen it.
They ain't seen it.
Well, are you able to put it up, or do you even want to?
I should be able to. I got a little something to debut too.
Yeah, you do.
What?
Yeah, you fucking do. But as far as the thing that I was talking to Cody about that I wanted to bring up, I had a little thing happen today in a professional setting. And I'm not going to get into what it was, but just when you're working or having any kind of relations with anybody, be upfront and honest from the get-go. Be truthful about what's going on. And even if you're not lying, don't manipulate the situation by omitting information.
Yes, that's a lie of omission. That's still deception. And that's what we're really talking about.
Yeah.
Don't be a fucker.
Don't lead people.
Don't be a douche.
It's not okay.
No, it's not.
And
I totally
in
agree.
this situation, it's probably going to come back and bite them in the ass.
Yeah, but you're right. It's still a lie, man. Leaving shit out is a lie. It's called a lie of omission.
Yeah.
And I kind of had the talk. Once you get up into any kind of corporation, they just hide. It's one of those things. They're going to make you feel better. It's going to make you feel better. Like, here's a pizza party, but we're going to lie to you.
Yeah. Here's an advance.
Yeah.
You owe me that. You owe me that back, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You got to think of it that way almost. And it's kind of
Dealt with
sad.
that a few times.
Yup. This Jason
That was
Baker
just a local store. That wasn't even a corporate store.
This dude in the comments.
Chancellor, roll that motherfucking shit up.
We haven't had that in a while.
Rhymaholic, roll that motherfucking shit up.
Jason Baker, pull up.
There we go. He was like,
yeah, pull up on all of us. We'll fold your clothes with you still in them.
Woo. Dude, the mental image I had in my head was from Ed, and Eddie, you
so
fucker.
Look, hey, motherfucker, don't get it confused. I only use thumbtacks on my soundproofing because I don't want to fuck up my walls. Whole ass mother. But anyways, listen to what we said. We ain't in the basement. Maybe we on the first floor. But no, I stay by myself, though.
Or the fucking kitchen.
Right.
Jason Baker is probably too baked to Jason anyway, so
I know. I think this is like 2022, and that's weak. That shit doesn't work.
Yeah, you're paying attention to us, and we like that. We like that a lot.
Free, baby.
My YouTube is monetized.
If you feel like I'm lying, hey, Cody, tell him how hard those goddamn little sticky things for the soundproofing is hard to get off the wall.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boy, that should have peeled the whole paint off of your shit. So I use thumbtacks. I don't give a fuck. You can have a million holes in the wall. You cover them shits up.
Yep, I definitely agree. One sec. I got the logo.
Is this guy trolling us?
I think so. We get those every once in a great while.
He's probably a real good guy, to be honest.
He might have been a dick, but the thing is,
me and Brian know him. Me and Chancellor there, we know him.
Yeah, oh, he's just being a dick.
Yeah, I think he thinks he's being funny or something, but
okay,
it's just kind of weak.
He must.
Yeah, troll. The thing is, though, with my show, I do that type of shit, but not in that way. So it's like, all right, I can take what I dish out.
And he put stars in his cuss words, so he corny.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Oh.
Congratulations on a day job. I'm quitting my job in February to pursue what the fuck I'm doing now in music. You have fun.
Let's go on. That job's a piece of shit.
I mean, it's a competition. It just turned into a competition, guys.
The new Beatbox Jake logo. Shout.
And we're going to animate that bit so it'll pop colors. Put that shit back. I was talking about it.
Oh,
it's simple. It's unimaginative. It doesn't say shit about what I do.
You got some elevator music so I can promote this shit the right way? You got some boom, like the Mario shit. Yeah, this is beautiful.
You've got a
Beatbox Jake logo. This shit is fire. You see the Beatbox Jake is real simple. Jake will throw you down the stairs if you don't share and subscribe to all of the shit, the channels. Cody, Nick, man, listen, I can't even say that word right now because I'm promoting. But yeah, Backwood Studios proves this shit, and this shit fire. You don't even understand. Why you don't understand that this shit fire? Just get Beatbox Jake. We're gonna have Beatbox Jake t-shirts. We're gonna have Beatbox Jake motherfucking panties and bras, outfits, one pieces. Motherfucking yeah.
I don't have time for all this shit.
Oh shit!
It would be Lucas who would have to deal with all that shit, but man, it's every teenage boy's dream to have his hand in some panties and bras. Just saying.
That was a commercial. I mean, you guys had it.
I mean, I could do it, but
it's still stuck in my head.
Winter onesies.
What?
The panties and bras. I'm like, that's a good idea. Like, even though it was a terrible idea, the way it was presented worked.
We got Beatbox Jake panties and bras. I'd be super flattered to see girls like show up wearing that shit. But
you gotta
sell them together so it's like Beatbox and then on their ass Jake.
No, you gotta find a model, right? And then you gotta get the apparel with the square on the titty right there. And then it's gonna be like Beatbox Jake on the titty, and then on the back it's gonna be like Beatbox Jake on the little cutoff shorts. Then you get a model to do that. See, he could do that shit. I just gotta find a model. That's it.
Merch guy.
How you feel about that, Kadu?
I think
we can do it. We just gotta find where I can get them wholesale and cheap enough to make it profitable.
Yeah.
Yo, I got a little something too. I ain't dropped it. Because I ain't been on Facebook. I ain't trying to overshadow anything right now. I got a little info. I've been working like really, really hard on an album. So like losing my mic was a big fucking deal. Now that I got that back, I planned far enough ahead to where it's all good. But I actually got my album art, and everybody's like, "Where'd you get your album art from?" I did that shit. Check this shit out. January 7th, 2023.
That's dope. That
Knew
ghost
me.
looked like he smoked a lot of shit.
Now, what's
though.
the real news?
What's the real news? What do you
I'm
mean?
kidding, dude. I'm being a dick.
So you're gonna
Jason
be able
Baker
to turn
has
this,
inspired me to be a douchebag.
So go back, Cody. Let me see that again.
You want to see the
Yeah, can you rotate that picture?
not on here.
It
Why?
says something upside down, doesn't it? Oh, I thought it was one of those. You sure it don't say nothing upside down?
No.
You
No.
sure?
No.
It looks like one of those tattoos, like to where you can see it one side and then you flip it over and then it says something else. You should think about that.
Yeah.
Oh, like that death and life tattoo because you're so deep.
Yeah. Yeah.
What a dick.
His hair is wavy, so he's allowed to do that. It's cool.
Right, I'm the asshole that was last week. What does that mean?
We sure he conditioned his hair today.
What are you saying? He's some sort of Roganite?
Who's the YouTube dude?
Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen. Yeah, we did like Pineapple Express and fucking took off.
You guys down to review a couple of videos real quick?
No.
Yeah.
No.
I got a couple of them. They're from the collective. I'm not going to give my personal opinion on either of them. Especially the ones that they're my label mates. They're my label mates. We played them before the show. You guys might have seen them, but what we do, I know you guys are probably all familiar, but people that are watching, what we do is we'll watch the videos, we'll show them to you guys, and you guys can comment. If they suck, Jason Baker, everything sucks to you. So let us know how bad it sucks.
But why don't we make a list of all the people we know and tier them?
I mean, maybe.
If we're gonna be judgmental assholes.
No, I'm just saying.
That was one of the most Asperger's thing I've ever heard
on this.
So what we do is we give positives about the video, we give negatives about the video, and then we give it a 1 to 10 response. 10 being the best. So we got 2 videos tonight that just premiered today from guys that have been pretty involved with the podcast. I'm going to keep my thoughts out of it. I'll give positives and pros and cons. I won't give it a score. So I'm not going to be biased about anything. I'm not going to have somebody be like, wow, dude, that was definitely a 7, but you gave it a 10. That's my dude. I'm not that. That's conflict of interest, and I'm not that dude. We're going to show you guys some music videos real quick. And yeah, rate them in the comments too, Jason Baker. Give it a 1 and tell me why, bastard. So, guys, we're back. Jake, we'll start with you. Pros, cons, 1 out of 10.
Well, honestly, and I mean, I don't have much else to say on it, to be quite frank.
Swift's been getting their money's worth tonight.
Yeah.
God damn. No, yours is probably conflict of interest also, but
It is. It really is. And if we were to do one on, say, I don't know, another couple members of the Shattered Dreams cast, I would also be exempt from having to talk about
we really can't speak on it. Chancellor. Chancellor. What you got? Pros, cons, 1 out of 10.
Sorry, I feel like Swift is taking over tonight, so wanted to give them a little love.
Cheers.
He finally got a QR code.
Yes, sir.
Those are hard to get too. Klep said it took a while.
Took me 5 minutes.
Oh, you printed yours out. He got some. Oh, yeah, he did. Yeah.
But yeah.
No, what you got on the video? Pros, cons, 1 out of 10.
super crispy. Fucking as far as like aesthetic, the cinematography of it, really clean camera work. Sound was clear. Some of the sounds were a little harsh, but that's whatever. Good track. Good theme to the video. Give it a 7.5.
7.5. Rhymaholic, what you got on it? Pros, cons, 1 out of 10.
Like conceptually, I see you there. I see what they're doing, and I think they're doing it the right way. They're not overindulging. It's just enough of the right elements to keep it moving as both an intellectual, and it has a shock value to it too. I thought that it was like all the best elements of a lot of stuff I liked when I was younger, with a better polish and some serious, actual lyricism, mature lyrical content, if you will.
Hell yeah. Kadu, what you got on
I
it?
liked it, yeah.
Actually, no, what rating wise, what you got on it, Rhymaholic?
7.
7.
7 out of 10, yeah.
Kadu, what you got?
I mean, I'm kind of conflicted in the situation too.
Pros and cons, though. I'm gonna give my pros and cons.
But I mean, pros, I liked it. It was shot well. It's got the creepy vibe for the time of year that it is. I mean, and altogether, it was put together well. The filming was done well. The edit was done well. Cons, the video is kind of confusing at first, like trying to follow what's going on. Like it almost seems like they're starting to get along, like the serial killers are starting to get along, and then he just drops dead and they finish killing him. It was kind of confusing there, but other than that, it was the only thing I really lost me on it.
Hell yeah. Frankie, what you got on that?
Didn't like that one that much.
Yeah.
It was kind of like it was overwhelming a little bit.
Kind of the pros and cons of it, though, as far as like track wise, video wise.
It was all a little too over. It had like Drake the Kool-Aid vibes.
Hell
It was
yeah.
kind of like all over the place. It was kind of like a Rob Zombie movie that, like, behind the scenes, if it was real. I don't know. It kind of just threw me for a loop. I don't know. I give it like a 4.6.
4.6. Holy shit.
Yeah.
For like 7.5.
They was doing their thing for a minute. This just kind of threw me off.
I mean, I will say I wasn't a huge fan of the video itself. I was just kind of vibing out to some shit. It really brought me back.
Yeah, I used to listen to like EDM and shit, but that was like you ever heard that sound? Well, you heard that sound. Remember when the nurse came in, was about to smoke Uma Thurman, and dude caught him like, no, don't do it. That loud ass sound, like that we're like, dude, it was like that. Like, just picture hearing that sound, waking up. That was kind of like everything was cool, like everybody was at normal pace, and then when you played the video, it was kind of like loud as fuck, and I got really good headphones, so it's kind of like, oh shit, and it just kind of fucked my head up. But yeah, 4.6.
Hell yeah.
Right.
Hell yeah. Respectively, and it's all constructive criticism to work towards something else. That's what we do.
Not that it was bad.
No,
it just
it's not your
good
taste
for me.
Yeah, it's not your taste. That's with me. I don't listen to a ton of house music. I don't get into that too much. I appreciate it because they work their asses off in that genre. The pros of it, I like the acting in it. The acting was awesome. The track went along well. The storyline confused me just a tad, but I feel like there's like a subliminal message that I just haven't got. And maybe if I like viewed the video more, I'd get it. That's just me though. I'm not putting a score on it. It's conflict of interest. That's my dog. Same with these guys. By the way, I didn't announce the name of the video or the artist. That is the Ha. It's called Nightmare. Look it up on YouTube. Get his views up. He was a former co-host here. He just didn't have the time to commit, and I respect that. He has a family and stuff. And that comes first always.
DJ Hammond.
Huh?
DJ Hammond.
DJ Hammond. Next up, we got a hip-hop video review. These guys are out of Hillsdale, Michigan. And like I said, it's a big conflict of interest to me. I work with them every day. And we're actually touring. Yep, and Jake.
And me.
And Lucas is the merch man. But these guys, I want to get your guys' scores on this and get the pros and cons of the video. I like the video personally. This is a Bio Killers. It's called God damn it. I lost it.
The Killer.
There it is. All right. There we go.
You lost the video? How unreliable.
Fuck off.
We're fucking professionals here, bud. Try me. Fuck.
We're professionals here?
Well, I am.
How professional are you, Jake?
I am
Bio Killers. You guys know what to do. Let's go.
The Killers. When I get up on the track, I understand why they be hating me. I flame MCs. As soon as I'm done spitting, they have the stage to beat. Even with salt circles, there's no way you can contain this beast. I take your every ounce of pride and shove it where your anus be, bitch. I'm the thing that goes pumping the knife, face in the heart of the life. Yo, just run for your life. Tongue is razor sharp, son. You want a knife, a crucifix, a fucking silver bullet. I want it tonight. I sold my soul to the yard. Linguistically, I'm a rude guy who's too high to not laugh in your face when you rhyme. Champion, yeah, quite a few times. I chew through lives, especially when the full moon rises. Look, the fucking flow is bonkers and you ain't shit. I got the nurse's finger drumming here up on your rape kit. They tried to put your ego back together, but the tape rips, and you better watch your mouth, cause there ain't no telling what say is.
I'm fucking brain dead now. Fuck you want from me. Been busting rhymes since 99, but y'all wasn't bumping me. And I haven't started to go fund me. I'm taking this publicly, but I'ma need at least a couple G's like once a fucking week. Pathetic. Never been a sorry motherfucker, so I'm unapologetic. Cause I'm out for your headache. Check the bottles, call a medic. Suicide, you should've did it. So I can laugh and talk shit anonymous upon my Reddit. Is it too late to state that I was just kidding? Or do I gotta address the state? Kamala H, my little fuck kitten. Little dumb bitch sit on my fucking lips so I can mumble that whole peach. Sister stuttering, busting that Joe speech. I got a nosebleed, vendetta for the police. Know me, I'm an OG, cracked a 40 on the dome piece. While you murmur about burners, we know you got no heat and cold feet. Tagged in a bag, the note reads, go to sleep. Little bitch, go to sleep.
More budget.
What?
That's on the Bastards of Rap album.
Oh yeah.
Where they like run out of budget and the song ends and like, you want to go get some tacos or some shit? And he's like, I don't think I have a fucking cent to my name. And Klep's like, more budget. Didn't work. More crickets.
So we'll skip over you, Jake. It's conflict of interest. I'll say my pros and cons, unless you want to say pros and cons.
I mean, clearly I'm a fan of them, so it's fair for me to say other than I like it.
Right. Chancellor, pros and cons, 1 out of 10.
Excellent track. Bars, son. Bars. Fucking brilliant video. I like the effect they got thrown over that shit. That like staticky fucking lo-fi effect they got on the camera. Acoustically sounded fucking fantastic. I've actually given that track the car test already, and holy fucking shit, that shit'll make that fucking trunk bump.
Hell
yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna give that a solid 9.5.
9.5? 9.5. Rhymaholic, what you got on it? Pros, cons, 1 out of 10.
Yo, This is respectful. I liked it. Let me just say that. I liked it a lot. But that was like Cypress Hill fucked Detroit and had a little baby. And then taught that little baby to rap.
I mean,
I thought the shit was tight as fuck.
You should see them live.
Yeah, they brought it, man. They knew exactly what they were doing, like what they were trying to present. They knew exactly, like, for lack of a better term, they knew exactly the market they were hitting or exactly what button they were trying to push with that shit. And it worked. It was great. I dig it.
Hell yeah. 1 out of 10. What you got?
10. Loved
10?
it. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I love independent shit and people that can bring it. I can see that video. I mean, granted, they're working with what they got, whatever, right? But dude, I'll bet you anything. Those motherfuckers bring it live. I bet you they can bring it, dude.
Can confirm.
Oh,
hell yeah. Could do pros and cons if you prefer to give them.
I mean, I really don't have anything bad to say about it. And that's coming from a standpoint that even if I wasn't working with them like we are, I'd still be a fan of them. Just from seeing their live show and hearing their music, that's what I look for as a fan. So I'd feel biased anyway, even if I didn't work with them.
Bias killers.
Frankie, what you got on it? That's new to you. I think you're muted.
All right. So I'm checking power levels at the end of the day now, right? And all right. So look, right? That shit was low key over 9,000. No, that shit was hot though. That shit sounded like horrorcore, like old Tyler the Creator, fucking just grimy ass rap is fucking type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get that shit. That woke me up. I was like, oh shit. Like sometimes I like rap that ain't kind of like all the way. How can I say this? Like the cadence ain't all the way put together. It's kind of sloppy, but sometimes I like that shit if it's on the right beat. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. So
the dude had breath control and shit too. And that's
like 9,000.
Yeah.
I felt that. Hell yeah. I like that. That was their first music video. They've been around for a while. And
got the heads up display.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
We checking niggas' power levels every show now.
What? I'm gonna be fucked. Don't
go on me now. Did somebody just poot, or was that Beatbox Jake? Did you just do a runny poot, Jake? I think he did a runny poot. Look here. Do the big poot at the end. Do it. That's taco truck. Picture your ass turned into an 808 on the toilet. Straight Skrillex, like.
There's some little baby hi-hat parts in that one.
Yeah, don't ask do that. That's a week of Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Shattered dreams. Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
I go off on beat tangents.
You're good. You're good. No, I would say the pros to it. The pros to it. I like the way they did the video. It was simplistic. The one thing that surprised me, which those guys are kind of, I'm not gonna say old heads, but they stick to their guns. Is what I'll give them. Like their taste in music, all that shit. Like if you knew them personally, they stick to their guns as far as their sound, and I like that a lot. I've done that with my own music and stuff. That's why like we get along really well. Like stick to your fucking guns, stick to your sound, the sound that you want to make. Because once you, the thing that surprised me with that was the video was 2:07. It's 2 minutes long. That fits people's attention spans now. And it was simplistic. Like the KISS method in hip hop right now is a big thing. Keep it simple, stupid. Because people just don't, people are putting out of this world videos together and people just aren't paying attention to that right now.
Right, yeah. In the real heads, man, we want that lyricism and that simplicity like that anyways, man. You got a couple of dope bars, throw them at me,
Yep. I'm the same way.
Yeah, I like it like Frankie was saying, man, how they like he said grimy. I was gonna say like that old nasty rap shit. Like that's the kind of thing they was on, man. I fucking love that shit, man.
Yep. And with that horrorcore ordeal, we had Scum on the show, and Frankie mentioned it earlier with fitting so many songs and like listening to Flow Rider, like you're giving me all the hits. We had Scum on the show. It's probably about 6 months ago now, Jake. Something like that.
That sounds about right. I miss him. How's he doing?
He's doing good. I text him once in a while. He just got done. Well, he's back on tour. He got done with the tour and he's back on tour again.
Should get him on the tour.
I wish. That'd be awesome. I mean, my music would not fit in with his whatsoever. But he was kind of comparing it. He's like, promoters are given, 15-minute slots. But with that 15-minute slot, take advantage of that shit. To the point that you're fitting all your hits in there and all your bars in there. Because that's where you're going to gain attention. And that's where I see where that kind of... See where I'm coming from?
Yeah, well, like Frankie was saying, how he put his together, like it's like almost like he takes all his best shit and makes like a ballad out of that shit, like one thing, man.
Yep.
And I like that approach. I thought that was brilliant, honestly. And it was kind of similar to what I was doing, but I sort of just like try to give it to the DJ. But I'm an old head, man. I want to capture that. I still want to be able to capture that nostalgia and that whole energy the way it first affected me when I started getting into hip hop,
Right. And I still do that, but I'm a 90s baby, but like that first I mentioned on the last cast, that first show with Wiz and Mac, and it's like, dude, I want to be that. Like, why ain't I there? So, and you always remember that first show between 18 and 24 years old.
Mm-hmm.
You're always going to remember that. You're always going to remember that energy and shit. And that's something very influential on you throughout your life, especially when you take on hip hop.
That was that Beastie Boys Tribe Called Quest concert for me back in the day.
Jesus Christ, are you 70?
It was like 98.
I'm giving you shit. I gotta give you shit.
Don't ever clap cuz like that.
It used to be Chad. Now fucking Chancellor's got to take over the fucking old guy of the show.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Hey, you're only as young as you live, or you're only as old as you live.
Every show needs the wise sensei.
That's a fact, Cody.
Somebody gave
You're
me shit.
only as old as you live.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, that's real.
No, live being like as old as your lifestyle is. Like, I'm in my 30s, and I wish I'd have been living this way my whole 20s.
All right, you gotta live that Swift lifestyle.
Oh God, don't even do it, Jake. Don't do it. Don't do it. Are you sleeping?
You like how he hides himself in the shadow a little bit so we can't see when he's about to fuck with us?
He's like,
I see you, Jake.
It's like,
he's doing the Batman thing over there.
And you're not ready for the.
I wasn't.
Okay, good talk.
He said,
I wasn't ready. Indeed.
He said, I wasn't.
I wasn't.
I don't know where to begin, but I think I've fallen in love with you.
Hey, whatever happened to Jamiroquai?
In love with you.
That boy, that's my shit,
That's the
bro.
Chancellor.
Jamiroquai is that shit.
That's the Chancellor question.
Yeah. He just dropped an album a couple years back, actually. It's pretty fucking fire.
What's going on?
Jamiroquai.
I don't know what that is.
He said, "What that is?" Hey,
that shit.
You coming at me, bro?
Yeah, fight me. I can make all your fucking sounds.
Oh, yeah.
What? Slapping and everything.
You still yet to do the sound.
I'll be that critical, cynical, metaphysical, criminal, Mr. Boss. Get what thoughts and I floss. My spiritual, lyrical genius between us. Ain't no catching, no consequence. We jumping over fences like a next of kin. Anything to save some faith, like licking some stanky pussy after I lace it with toothpaste. I make haste to getting wasted on a daily basis.
For me to rap, I have to get paid 10 chicken nuggets. I'm sorry.
Everybody's screaming back up. I want to know what you did before we did because of the back of a see cab with the body bag and a backpack for the back brats. What did I hit my ass to the shit now? Like that. What's up? 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 Baby, going out. Cody Live Podcast, everybody. Thanks for watching. We got the Biscuits and Gravy Podcast on Tuesdays and all that shit. Shattered Dreams Tour coming next year.
So what about these tater tots and chicken nuggets, man?
Dude, let's do tater tots and chicken nuggets. I'm completely down for that.
What about
I'm making the Hoover and chicken shirt.
Biscuits and gravy. What about tater tots and chicken nuggets, shop?
Bitch, that's
chicken
on
and waffles. That chicken and waffles, yo.
We don't have a
Chicken
tater
and
tots
waffle
and chicken
show?
nuggets,
That's
but we do
dope.
have a Glizzy show with TJ.
All right. Chicken nuggets and sausage gravy. Fuck it.
We're gonna have T-Jax on here. Wait, the weekend we're we're gonna have T-Jax on here. Like, bro, listen, I got the gift of gab. I can talk all day about glizzies, man. Come to Toledo. I got you.
You got the gift of glizzy.
The Glizzy God.
No.
No.
Like, we should do. No, I'm not gonna say that's a dick move. Don't make me pull out my cartoon jerking off sound effect.
I'm about to go down to Taco Bell and give me a blast.
Did we just plug them?
He
What?
said them. They.
Taco Bell sponsor
Doesn't
us.
want to plug them. Also doesn't want to be sued.
I mean,
Hey, nobody heard that.
I mean,
There, it's
According to Jason Baker, at least.
Call back.
hey, Jason Baker seemed like a pretty cool guy. I'm not gonna lie.
Jason Baker.
Jason Baker, bro, the troll that left
Jason-
after I trolled him back.
Jason Baker.
I can't believe he trolled us like that.
Right?
Asshole. Hopefully he's cool and didn't mean it. It hurt my feeling. Don't bully
Remember,
me. I'll come.
remember, if you're in the chat, don't be a pine cone.
Yeah, that part.
Don't be a sandwich baggie on the street, unused.
The best advice I have for that dude is,
In other words, not dope.
No. Oh God.
Bring Kickbox Cody out this motherfucker.
he ain't awake right now.
Can we get a round of applause for chicken nuggets? Fuck you.
That's not.
Golf clap.
Can we get a round of applause for Wendy's chicken nuggets?
Only the spicy ones.
No.
What kind of chicken nuggets you eating?
Pick again.
He's eating that wing, fellas.
He looked like he eating McDonald's chicken.
There you
It
go.
looks like you're eating a wing fella.
I don't give a fuck. I'll plug them.
I don't even know what it is.
Who is all them people?
Yo, Mao, remember that wing joint I was pointing at across the street from the High Dive?
Yeah.
Primaholic?
Yeah.
With the red neon and the fucking bomb food?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's wing fellas.
Yeah.
Do they have fuck you hot wings there? Like
They got like 27 different flavors.
Like affect your offspring hot?
Probably.
Love that shit.
What were those ones you had, Jake?
I'll always remember those.
What was those ones you had?
I think it was
Like
a
some
Cajun.
Jamaican jerk shit?
I think it was like Cajun boneless dry rub.
Hell yeah.
I like dry rubs. Cody.
We got this shit. They were like, this is so fucking hot. You wouldn't believe it. Ugh. It wasn't shit.
I can't.
Fucking,
Out of here. No.
fucking $9 on that shit.
Is he gone? Okay, he's gone. It looks like he's gone.
He had to go poop. Go poop.
Frankie, you so funny.
No, he had to go poop.
He had to take his shit.
I would turn my camera off if I had to go poop.
Right?
Alex won't.
Yo, dog, yeah, don't take a shit, man. Shit, you trying to, you know what I'm saying? You trying to fuck with me? I'm trying to fuck. I'm just trying to fuck. I'm not trying to fuck with you. I'm just trying to fuck. You know what I'm saying? Give me a glizzy, all right? Give me that glizzy. I'll stick it down. I'll deep throat that glizzy, y'all. I'll beat T-Jack to this whole game. You know, I'm fucking
Says
dead.
T-Jax.
I'm fucking dead. You know me. I'm fucking
You're the guck
dead,
up 3,000. Well, I'm the guck up 10,000.
Yeah. You think your bio killers was over 9,000? I got you. I'm over 9,001, bro. I got you. Kickbox Cody will return in the next episode.
Did I just draw on a dry erase board? What the fuck?
Fucking Cody's back, bro. I'm fucking
Wait,
dead.
Was that a fucking
one of those-
magnet doodle?
Me. I'm trying to fuck.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to fuck with you. I'm just trying to fuck,
Cody.
bro.
Cody,
Shit,
was that a
you wanna
fucking
give me
magnet
glizzy?
doodle?
I'll stick that shit
Yeah.
up my asshole. Shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm just
4-year-old. I
trying
got
to
all
fuck,
this shit.
man. I'm trying to fuck with you. I'm trying to fuck. Goddamn. I'm fucking dead, bro. I'm fucking dead. You know Agent Denozo from fucking NCIS? That shit was funny as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Fucking, we got Agent Gibbs in this motherfucker. He's an old ass motherfucker. That dude knows his shit, though. Woo!
Who?
Yeah. You know? I'm not trying
That
to
sounds like
fuck with you. I'm just
it's
trying to fuck you.
like emo Boomhauer.
Okay.
It's like Boomhauer, you know, if he's all like bruh all the time.
I don't know. It's like
Oh, you
my
mean Vince Russo?
Bro.
Come on, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
bro.
Nancy Kerrigan on a pole match, bro. It'll bring in the money, bro.
Bro.
Yo, real shit. I added 2 things to my collection today.
Uh-oh.
I've been showcasing some shit. This is
Nice.
okay. Any wrestling fans in this motherfucker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who that?
Oh shit. That's Brian Pillman, flying Brian Pillman, motherfuckers. That's like a old ass wrestler.
Shit.
In the box. Guess how much I paid for that bitch?
45.
$3.
Ooh, nice one.
Dude bought a lot. He's like, I don't know nothing about it. I was like, that was in the front too. I was like, all right, cool.
That's how I got that Chris Benoit one.
You ready? You ready?
He was a family man.
You ready?
What up? Oh, okay.
Little higher. Oh shit.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, Brian's gonna go get his precious.
Oh shit.
You know. Well, I got all types of shit. I got a Lance Archer up there and shit.
Hell yeah. That fucking off topic of music, that fucking WWE
shit.
man, they're getting back on board. Oh shit.
Damn.
It's not wrestling. It's
what?
It's not wrestling.
Oh shit.
Such a good show.
Around that era.
Oh yeah.
That's a find.
That's critical.
This isn't much of a find. This is at Meyer right now.
Oh, I thought it was a comic book.
Nope. DVD
I love
set.
Batman Beyond.
Terry McGinnis is
there's-
my favorite Batman.
I got that for
Supposed to be a
$7 at
version
Disc
of that
Traders.
was Michael Keaton being old Bruce Wayne.
Oh, I thought people wanted Clint Eastwood to be old Bruce Wayne.
That wouldn't be bad either.
Gloves.
Since everybody tries to talk like Clint Eastwood when they play Batman anyway.
Yeah.
Ooh. Kind of gloves are there?
AJ Styles gloves.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Those are pretty cool. If you do like this, you do this like a little logo. Sure.
Yeah.
Does the P1.
You going to SmackDown on Friday?
I'm thinking about it.
Hell yeah.
I think
I
I'm
thought
gonna do
about
like I did and wait to the last minute so I can get floor seats for cheap.
Man,
Yeah,
my standards got set too high by that fucking AEW show back in fucking June.
How was it?
Fucking insane. It was War Games, dude. The 2 rings with the cage around the whole fucking
Yeah,
thing.
you told me about, yeah. I was
Yeah, she was ridiculous. I mean, I wasn't on the floor. I was like 8 rows up from lower level, 8th row. So like everything was like right there in front of me.
I was six rows away from the barricade.
Nice one.
Yeah, and I waited until like the last. It was like a countdown on Ticketmaster. I waited like the last 3 minutes to get tickets, and I got floor seats for like, what was it, like $120?
That ain't bad.
No. It was $60 a piece because my homeboy went with me, and we both got tickets.
I think I paid like $100 a piece, like pre-sale. But that was a fucking rowdy fucking show.
I'm going just because it's a live taping. You know what I mean? You might
Yeah.
want to go. It ain't like a live event.
Plus, with Bray Wyatt being back, that shit might get a little ridiculous.
Yeah.
Dude, straight up, him and Braun at the same fucking time.
Braun.
I'm just saying.
Hell yeah,
I'm just
that shit
saying
about to be
though.
lit.
Trips be bringing the people back that got to pop.
Yeah.
And he's doing it right, so I don't know. I don't really tune in as much. I don't watch a whole lot of TV, but
I tuned into SmackDown for Sami Zayn.
Yeah, I didn't like him until last week, and I was like, damn, he low-key the truth for real. Like, dude.
I've been following him since like El Generico back in like PWG and Ring of Honor.
No, like Roman Reigns would be mad as fuck, and then he'd say something, and he'd just let it go.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how the fuck he can do that shit, though? Hold on. Oh, hold on. He got pulled for real.
Ever notice
That
how he like motherfucker like Sammy like low key always gets everybody to fucking crack up, like break kayfabe and fucking laugh their asses off. If you watch it in the background, they're all trying to be serious. He's just got them fucking rolling.
What the fuck are you doing, Ryan? Why are you fingering me like that?
You had that look in your eye. You were just all like,
"Oh, like this."
You really got me confused there.
He was working on that modeling pose.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. I know. He's all like,
off,
this
bro.
way.
Jake, turn your thought face off, bro.
My thought face?
Yeah, turn your thought face off. Turn your thought
He's
face
trying
off,
to get
bro.
that beard conditioner sponsorship.
Shit, man. You know what I want? I want Detroit Wing Company sponsorship. That's what I want.
Try that now.
You put your thought face on for the Wing Company?
My thought face? I'm gonna put my twat face on for sponsorship.
His twat face.
Fuck you, Frankie. During the pandemic, I wore your mom's twat as a fucking mask, bro. Come
Hey y'all, we're gonna cut off the cast. Y'all can stick around. Let's have combo and shit.
Letter Kenny in the building. Duh. Fuck.
What we do have to offer coming up soon, we're starting a Patreon for the Cody Live podcast. To be able to hang around in this convo, I will send you the link after the show, and y'all can come hang out with us when we have these type of convos and shit.
Sign up, Jason. Sign up, Jason Baker.
Yeah, sign up, Jason Baker. I'd love to talk to you on cam. You
Give us all your human
guy.
monies.
You sound like an awesome guy. You can do
Like
it
for
like
people who are a
15
fan of the
bucks a
show,
month.
they want to get in on the conversation. They just join the Patreon. They can be in on the after talk.
Yeah.
Bring us a blimp or be
fucking
cursed.
cool.
Yeah. Well, I thought we got a little off topic, and it's a good chance to promote something I've been working on, and I haven't really announced yet. But we're gonna offer Patreon packages to get y'all in here talking to us, and it's always a good time after the party. Like last week, we went on for like probably 30 minutes to a fucking hour, just bullshitting. You guys can kind of see us outside of the professional aspect, kind of like you just did, but even more, and ask us questions and all that good shit. So we'll do the sign-offs for the night. Jake, tell people where to check you out and all that good shit.
Don't be an afterthought.
The after party ones are the funnest.
The Beatbox Metal EP is out on everything. iTunes, Spotify, all that shit. I will be on tour with Shattered Dreams next year for a bunch of dates, and it's going to be great. Yeah. This podcast, Biscuits and Gravy, it's on Tuesdays now, right? Or is it on Mondays?
Mondays. We're going back to Mondays.
Okay, that's a better day for it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be doing something on the 29th. I'll be in Manchester on the 29th with Agatha and Odious Ones. And Cody, I believe.
February, I am hosting that show. February 11th is the kickoff of tour. You're allowed to say that. I had to remind Klep and Saint on their live earlier. You guys can say, the states that we're going to be in. I will say it before we get off the cast tonight. But.
Actually, you know what? We probably shouldn't announce the tour yet, so let's not do that.
Be very bland about it. Don't be
Fine.
announcing the venues and all that shit.
All right, I have to be bland, so I won't sugarcoat it. We're going on tour. You can also check me out in Manchester on the 29th.
Yes, that part. Chancellor, what you got going?
I'm more bland than cornflakes, motherfucker.
Okay.
Oh, so you're fucking shredded wheat.
No, not even cornflakes. Fucking Raisin Bran up in this bitch.
Hey, I like
you know what I'm
Raisin
saying?
Bran.
Must be how he's staying so regular.
Fuck you and your adult cereal.
Chancellor,
Y'all know about that cinnamon life.
Where can people check you out? What you got coming up?
All right, yo, I need you to grab out your cameras and fucking scan this shit right here. Scan that shit. Go like, follow, fucking subscribe, what the fuck ever. Add, I don't give a fuck. Show some fucking love.
You might want to hold that up until they done so they could, you know what I mean?
I'll be in Lansing Sunday at Stober's Bar playing a fucking hip hop influenced drum and bass set. Should be pretty fucking fire, all vinyl. Gonna be a banger. Gonna get the lab back up and running here shortly. We've had some transgressions going on and some life shit going on, so it's been a little hard to keep up on shit. But yeah, that's gonna be back. I got a special Halloween mix from my homie Dilemma on deck. That shit's gonna fucking hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about right there. And yeah, fucking shit's about to be popping.
Yes, sir. And we might have something in the works too. Wink, wink. Fuck it. Can't really say too much about that just yet. Rhymaholic, what you got? What you got coming up?
Shit. You can find me, I guess, at your mom's house, but I ain't got shit going on right now. Hit me up's what I'm trying to say.
I'm going to do so. I need to find send me your Instagram in a.
I think I just added you back the other day.
Okay, cool. All right, I got something for you.
All right.
But yeah, where can people check you out at though? Like, what? Look you up and.
Man, I just ain't been doing shit for about 3 or 4 years. I had some shit I had to clear up and handle, and that's all taken care of, and I'm squared up and ready to start bullying motherfuckers again.
Yup. I was on that for a minute. I took 3 years off myself, so I feel that shit.
Like, there's that guy that people like, you want that guy on your track, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to be the guy you don't want on your track.
Hey, ain't no problem with that, though.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
But I like to have fun with it still, though, not uber competitive. I just like it's a craft, man. I like to be good at it.
Right.
Ryan,
Right.
we should do a song where I'm the beat and you're rapping, but you're making fun of me the whole time.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
That's traditionally, that's really.
He needs
that's
to
never
be
ended well for me, man. That's never ended well for me.
We need to introduce him in Eternal.
Eternal sells body bags courtesy at his merch table, man. He'll fucking body everybody. Apparently, everybody's gonna die if they're on the stage with him. He's like, "Yo, man, we're friends. We're friends when off the stage. When we get on the stage, you're gonna fucking die."
Yes. You can't pull your punches if you're gonna get up there and do that. And I just had just hanging out after shows, like people want to battle or want to fuck around, and it always starts with a trickle, but it ends with an iceberg.
Yeah.
And somebody gets their ego hurt, or somebody says some shit that's a little too true, and the other person can't handle it.
Yeah.
And there ain't really no rule. You can't be like, this and this and this is off limits, bro. Nah, part of the risk is what do they know about you?
In battle rap, nothing is off limits. I honestly hate when fights start over fucking battle raps.
Right?
Yeah, get your ass whipped and get better. Get your ass whipped and get better. It's a sport, man. When people get in like any combat sport, you get into a ring like do jujitsu or MMA fighting, right?
Yep.
I mean, that's frowned upon to lose your shit on somebody because they bested you. It's really frowned upon. It's poor sportsmanship. So, I mean, the solution isn't, oh, shit, I need to take it to a physical level. The solution is get your game up, son.
Yeah. Amen.
Get your
Now,
fucking bars up and shit. You know what I mean? Or stop battling. It's not for everybody. There's different areas of hip hop or you know what I mean, like aspects to the shit. You know, some people freestyle but don't battle. Some people do both. Some people only write a certain type of shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, find
it's
your
all
lane.
respectable.
Yep. Find your lane and go with it.
Yeah,
Hey, man,
that's kind of what I liked about Biokillers, man. Is I felt like those guys knew exactly what the fuck they were trying to do.
Yeah,
like you know what I mean.
Very smart. I'll give them
This
that.
is why
They're
I
very
stick
smart at
to
what they
being
do.
an instrumental artist.
Yeah,
No
it
lyrics.
certainly helps.
On to Cado. Where can people check you out? I know you got a lot going on too. Fucking, you're about to be on the road with us on top of developing your own company, and we're not going to speak too much about it because I know you're still in the process.
I'll speak on it a little bit. I'm not giving out the details yet, but here in the next few weeks to a couple months, I want to get my brand launched. You know, get some steady income coming in instead of just the custom work. And I think with us going on tour, it'll be the perfect time for me to jump on that as well. Because I ain't going to be putting out a shit ton of stuff right off the bat. And sell a shirt or two while I'm selling all your guys' merch at the shows.
Yeah.
If I can kick you guys a little bit from that and call it good, get some reach out there, get a brand going, and get us bigger and better stuff coming, like getting this damn direct-to-garment printer fixed.
Yeah. By the way, shout out to
$30.
Frankie about the bra and panties idea. I never thought about that. That'd be tight.
Say that again.
The bra and panties idea he was talking about earlier. He's like, we're a Beatbox Jake on their bra and their panties. I'm like,
yeah, like you know, like Beatbox and then Jake on their ass.
Need to get some Cody booty shorts done up.
Hey.
I believe a girl did that.
I've sent him multiple links for those because he's brought him up multiple times.
Or like 2 speakers, bro, like 2 speakers and then Beatbox Jake on the
Dude,
bottom.
Lucas, if you're gonna do Beatbox Jake bras, put squeak toys in the cups.
Jake just won the night.
I'll be damned with you, man.
I'll be damned.
Seconded.
I'll be damned.
God damn. God damn. How many of these you gotten? I gotten you a night. Like that's your like second or third one, man. Genius. Just genius ideas.
Yeah. We're thinking
anyway.
Amazing.
Caduce Customs on Facebook.
How
Hit
do you
me up. I'm
market
gonna be
that?
starting my holiday sale next week. What?
How do you market that? You know, you like flip boss sexually harassing you? Make it into a joke.
Built-in alarm for sexual harassment.
Like, what's the marketing there?
We'll figure out how to get some fucking pressure sensors and set up a whole ass car alarm. Fuck it.
Check this out. So girls, they complain about getting their ass pinched by strange men, right? So check this out. Put like a little mini stink bomb in the ass cheek, right? So when it gets pinched, it just fires out some stink.
Oh damn!
What about
Hold on
those
your
like
thought
you know,
for
those
a minute.
guns that electrocute you? Just
Yeah, that would be better.
That
That
fucking
would be so
screams.
much better.
That screams yeast infection.
Dude, fake yeast infection. Make these dudes think they're gonna get an STD by grabbing your ass. It's perfect. Don't actually do that, ladies.
Perfect.
Just
they'd be like, sing.
Why do I
find yourself a good group of people, hang out
You
with them.
tell it.
It'll be fine.
So are you really going with the squeaker toys? Is that something that you're thinking about entrepreneuring, getting a patent on?
Me? No.
No, I'm talking about Jake. Fuck off.
Hey, if me doing that shit's getting annoying, let me know. I'll stop.
What?
The Swift
No.
shit.
No, it's funny as fuck. That's why it's so
The
obnoxious.
timing's great.
It's
You know what else is
obnoxious.
funny?
That commercial.
You know what
is
else is funny,
obnoxious.
Cody?
What?
The fact that you're not here anymore.
Man, I'm fucking dead.
I'm kidding.
That whole commercial, man. That
I'd go to Miami.
I'd rather go to Miami.
Also, nobody noticed my banner. Welcome to the Boner Cast, everybody. I put that up like an hour ago.
Oh, I know.
Oh shit, you changed it. Last time I saw it was about pulling horns.
Yeah, I had one that said "Don't pull your horn in public."
So, Rhymaholic, Chancellor, are we rolling big ass thwanks after this? Let's see who can roll the biggest piece of blunt.
Piece of blunt?
I'm definitely blazing.
Rhymaholic, he got the serious face. He was like, I got the jar.
Frankie, where can people check you out at?
You can check me. I'm that man. What? That boy got a bareback.
Squash.
That boy got a grizzly bareback. He looked like he just picked up stumps out the ground.
Look like, yeah, look like Bigfoot was about to steal his crop.
Oh God. Run that back. He looked like he eats sweet potatoes just out that dirt patch over there to the left.
Thick ass boy.
That's the back that you know when that person
Absolute
turns around,
unit.
they got 100-pound gut just hanging there.
Hey, just picture that back upset though. In the alley, like, bro, you don't want to be in front of that back. You don't want to be in front of that back. Man, I'm fucking. You don't want to be in front of that back.
Dude, if you find me in an alley, I'm making jokes nervously until you put that knife away. I'm gonna be all like, "Nice night out, isn't it?" It's fucking drizzling like crazy,
and
like,
damn near kill you.
Nice night out, isn't it?
yeah, nice night out, isn't it? Fucking sun's shining through everything.
Y'all don't
Oh,
know
yeah,
who's
see,
scared.
there it goes, there it
You're
goes.
scared
Sun
because your
flash.
back big.
Yeah.
He's scared because he got the knife.
Yeah.
No, where can people check you out at, Frankie?
You can find me at your local gas station, punching out your local crack dealer.
Hey.
But Frankie Corleone _ official on Instagram, Frankie Corleone on Twitter.
That was underscore, right?
Yeah, Frankie Corleone _ official on Instagram. I'm about to drop a new video, y'all. That bitch hard. Go on my story. That shit ignorant. That shit, the color grade on there is retarded. But
Jake just lost.
Yeah.
Yo, go to my story, check that shit out. That shit ignorant, bro.
Yeah, that shit ignorant on the homies.
Yo, that shit mentally handicapped, bitch.
That shit retarded.
Yo, my shit's a little
Straight
slow.
Down
you know what I'm
syndrome.
saying?
That shit basement classroom.
That shit short bus, cut.
Oh,
No,
dude,
that
my
shit-
shit's slower than a lesbian at a speed dating show.
Look at that.
Wow.
But yeah, man, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes.
Slower than getting a beef from Jason Baker.
Yeah, listen to that shit, or we'll throw you up some stairs. You ever been thrown up the stairs? Go
What?
listen to that shit. Yeah, or we're gonna throw
I've
you
seen
up
it.
the stairs.
I've seen it. He did it.
I don't see him get knocked out on GTA.
He did it.
Hey,
Hey, I think I killed Jake. Yes.
It was in Canada, so they didn't prosecute. But it happened. I was there.
Holy shit. You're gonna throw me upstairs? I had the goofiest fucking image in my head. Like, you grab me and throw me, and I barely go up at all. Like,
Hey, you remember
Directly into the bottom
hey,
three stairs.
You remember that episode on Family Guy where he had the frog and he was at the top of the shoebox on the edge of the window? That's what it was like going up the stairs.
Yeah, man, that shit was ignorant as fuck, bro.
On that note, we're signing off. By next Friday, the Patreon will be up. So if you want to join us after the show and you got some smoke or drink, you want to fucking Get on here with us. Fucking
Jake,
hit us up, bro. Frankie about to throw you up the
you are
stairs.
like-
You sign up.
Any of you who are like, yeah, I want to beat Jake's box, you get in that Patreon chat. You say it to my face.
You about to get ignorantly thrown up the stairs.
I'm retarded right now, bro.
But we're gonna do our waves, sign off, and yeah.
Go check out my EP. It's slightly stupid.
Never stop, never settle. I got Henny all in my cup. I'm on top, I'm on the level, yeah. I'm trying to get to the